go rest in the other hallway, the safe hallway. And on our way back, noticed something didn't fit. So I started to investigate the wall, and the secret passage opened. To the secret passage we had gone through, and it revealed a, what do they call that? What was that? The plant room? Yeah, arboretum that we did. It seemed like a safe place, so we were going to take a rest. While we were
Sorry
taking a
about that.
rest,
Had to
Max
fix
didn't
something.
need the rest, so Max was going to
Stream-wise.
stand guard, but decided to start to investigate instead. And when
I
we
was
woke,
guarding from future threats by opening all the doors.
and so when we came to after our rest, Max was not to be found. So we went searching for Max and found that Max had been captured by some vines from a door. And in trying to open the door, Kaito had actually gotten captured too. So Price and I went outside and broke the window.
Okay, fixed.
And we're working our way to freeing the people. Price was able to free them from the grasp. And where the vines retracted to, we decided to destroy the doorway there. And we had just destroyed the doorway. And that's where we stopped. I think that was it.
All right. Unless there's anything else somebody might have to add.
No, there were individual little things in there, but
Does Vault have an inspiration?
I'm alive again. Sorry. What I miss?
All right. Well,
Each character has to
inspiration.
make a death saving throw.
Or what?
Nothing. It was just a recap.
Kaito, go ahead and take the inspiration.
Title? Oh, okay.
Well, you gave me one last week.
Okay. Liked it.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So we
Where's
pretty
that
much
guy?
pick up where we left off. And as is tradition, at least in this facility, Kali and Monty just kind of been hanging back a room. Usually if people aren't able to make it, then they just sort of hang back, fall into the background. The camera focuses and they just, the camera unfocuses from the background and zooms in on the players.
Did somebody draw over here?
Oh, so they would have gotten a short rest, correct?
Yes. And yeah, I had to clear a bunch of drawings because some things weren't clearing, so the only way I was able to reset things was to just clear all of them.
Yeah, I did take a short rest because I have my HP back. I'm asking because I see something like cyany over there, like over here. Looks like a weird field goal. Or maybe a mountain.
A mountain?
I only can see part of it. I don't know what it is. I don't know,
Yeah, it's
man.
weird.
You need me to ping it again? You see it? Or am I just not? Do I need to refresh?
I don't know, the lighting's been weird since we had to do... Well, I say we like I did anything. Since the guy who's been kind enough to let us use the server has done a bunch of stuff to try and, unexplode it.
Oh yes, you gotta love the unexploding, making more exploding.
Well, if you've ever watched Dexter's Laboratory, I'm pretty much Dee Dee,
What's that button do?
and I kept asking that very question.
Button. Who's got the button?
Dexter, what's this button do?
Kitty, don't touch that. Hush. I watched a lot of Dexter. That's my childhood. It's
How come he had the accent but she didn't? And neither did the parents.
Because he was putting it on, I think, to show that he was extra smart. I
The voice
assumed.
actor had an accent.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are pretty much in this this walkway. You know that their vines have like retreated back into the other side of this door.
Oh yeah. I
But
just
the
got
door was
freed.
broken, wasn't it?
Nope.
You just broke it.
You guys
So
broke
you guys
the
broke through
windows.
the window. I was
No, we
trying to
broke- we
break
were-
the door
We
when
were
I got
breaking the
snapped.
door, and then when it finally gave way, you ended the session.
Oh, the other door. The door where the plant was. Yeah, we were breaking
Yeah.
that door.
One next to Kaito and Price. That door.
That one.
We were destroying, and right when it got to 0 or something, you stopped us.
Ah, so you do recall. All right.
Didn't I say that in the recap?
I don't know. I tuned out. I went to Snotsland.
Snotsland? Is it?
Yep, I was
have-
too busy trying to get gunk out of my nose.
I mean, that's one way to put it. So anyway,
I mean,
notes for this room. Which I have ready,
anywho,
which would probably explain why you're able to see stuff in there. Anyway, oh,
the weirdest thing is I'm not looking through the door. I see like a circle of light around one spot, and then there's like a random triangle of light over there.
What
Can I just give you a screenshot of what I'm looking at, and I don't know why.
are you talking about? This room right here?
Yeah.
I can see it through the window. I have a vantage right here, and I think there's a window here, so I can see a little triangle of vision and like some potted plants.
Is it pace? Pace. There we go. That's what I'm seeing. Like I said, it looks like a mountain or a field goal over there. I don't know what the fuck it is.
oh, because they passed through there before. Okay. Like I said, lighting's weird right now.
That's okay. My face is weird. It'll be all right.
So you smashing that door in. Yeah. You got the sneezes and hiccups now. This is getting worse for you.
Okay, I'm just dying a little faster than normal. It's okay.
All right, let me get you guys camera angles. All right. So busting down the door. It opens up into a room of plants with a very large plant in the middle that looks very akin to like maybe a Venus flytrap or something. And there are these like vines that just cover the entire room. And interestingly enough, there appears to be someone on the other side of these plants. They seem to be in like this ritual like circle of magic, and they just seem to be completely and utterly like in a trance, like legs folded, arms down, eyes shut. And even as you kick this door open, they seem oblivious to the world around them. And basically, that's the stuff you initially see. And just sort of peering inside, you're very aware that there's like the vines that outstretch everywhere. They seem particularly thick in in particular points of the room. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that pertains to that spot, that spot, that spot, that spot,
Oh.
that
There's so many
spot,
spots.
and that spot. 2, 3, 4, 5.
What are these spots again?
There, 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 there.
No,
See
not
the
I meant like
spots on the outside of the room.
what do the spots mean again?
Just
That's where the vines
locations
were thick.
where
Of
there's
what?
a sizable amalgamation of vines and what have you.
Oh,
So they're
Chunkier
coming
in those
from
spots.
this area,
sorry,
right?
I'm
From this
trying to understand.
here. They're coming from where that person is meditating.
Well,
Why
there's
can't
vines
my
everywhere.
thing does not work?
Where's Kalia?
So I
But you
was
said they're
pinging
thicker over in the.
that,
You were seeing where they were thicker, right?
that.
Yeah.
Right there. Right here. We zoom out for the camera. Right there. Right there.
And I hear a ruckus, so I'm gonna probably try and come join them over there. Uh-oh, the door's locked.
Lightning bolt.
So there is a door in front of you, Kalia, and it
Mm-hmm.
seems closed. But there is also a door that's open to the south of that one.
But that's to outside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. I see the broken window. Maybe. Yes.
Oh,
Hey guys.
holy fucking shit! You just scared the crap out of me.
Well, I mean, sorry.
Hold on, keep
You
it
just-
down. There's another Montgomery in the other room sleeping.
There's another Montgomery.
Yeah, you know, somebody who's probably like a statue, and we have to like do something special to get him out of their curse.
Wait, where?
I mean, they look
I'm gonna
pretty
point to the
peaceful.
bushes, like kind of up here.
I can't really see anything from here. I don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
go inside
A
the
line of
room
sight.
and squint,
And-
but sneak. You don't want to startle him.
He's
Can
gonna
I
look
sense-
at you, look down at himself, and look at you like, what part of me screams sneakable?
All right, let's not be speciesist right now. All right, centaurs can be sneaky just like anyone else.
Oh my gosh, it's not gonna go well. Do I actually have to roll stealth?
I don't
If
know.
you
Do
wanna
you
be
want to go in
sneaky.
stealthily?
I'd like to check the intent, see if I sense intent of the person in the bush, like in the shrubbery out there.
Completely oblivious to the world.
All right. I guess would they? It seem like a calm obliviousness,
I
or like an
cannot be
intent
sneaky.
obliviousness.
Just completely oblivious. Like they are just they're out of it.
Got it.
I take it you, as you were sneaking, you started coughing fit, right?
Well,
Maybe tripped on a vine
kind
or
of would
two.
probably be like, it looks like it's stone floor. It's probably gonna be like clack, clack, clack. It looks like it's brick flooring. Anyway.
Grab your coconuts. Shrubbery.
And Bryce, are you here yet?
Yeah.
You can give me as a particular thing that you have available to you. So you can give me a Yeah, let's do history. Yeah, that fits. Anyway,
What is price history? His historying?
his history was as good as your stealth.
No. We're a great team, aren't we, Price?
So you
Probably just standing here, like scratching his chin, just trying to figure out. I know something about this.
now he's so much quieter than yesterday. I don't know. My audio's weird.
Well, come on, Price. Maybe we need to need a higher vantage point.
Work.
That's
Well,
a satellite
I don't know what
invitation.
they're doing, being so loud and just like with vacant expressions on their face. Could you go in there and just poke this thing and see if it's alive?
Okay. All right, bet. What's all the blue things? Uh-oh.
So
We
the
paused.
moment you step right here,
Well,
Watch them try to move their token back. What? No, I wasn't there yet.
mini pause.
You
Did
see-
they say
And I
you
like
see-
do
oh.
that.
like Venus flytrap, like a giant Venus flytrap that you just walked right next to?
Wait,
Yep.
what?
doo-doo-doo.
Is there? I don't see shit
Mhm.
on this map.
It's the thing in the middle garden spot. He said is a
It's-
giant Venus flytrap.
it's one of those things that I was like, I wonder if the players will notice the contrast between the background and the thing. So I didn't even put it on the GM layer. I just left it there.
Oh, I noticed it right away.
Yeah, I definitely saw it.
I'm blind as shit, guys. I'm sorry.
Well, that's why you have a zoom in feature on your screen.
So things happen. The vines all become active. They kind of wiggle a bit. They just like suddenly spring to life, very akin to when you were on the other side of the door and things were grabbing at you. They're just extremely lively.
Big ass deck save time.
And everybody, let's start this night off with some initiative.
Okay. Oh no. I usually roll so well.
Hey.
That by my 10. What did I roll? I rolled a 3. Yeah, damn.
All right. Boop. All right. And our initiatives. So I will say it won't get a surprise round because you guys were aware of it from the start. So it doesn't get to completely wallop because everybody was, very, very aware of it. But as you step to this point, like I said, the vines become active, and the area around the like Venus flytrap start to, the ground starts to shake a little bit. And you can probably even see some of the bricks start to warp and raise and fall like something digging beneath the surface.
I didn't do it.
I mean, you definitely did.
Don't blame me, Collier.
It is the planting.
Oh no, I'm playing something. Whatever shall we do? Sorry. Trying not to die in your ears. Well, I fucked up. My bad.
So the first one in initiative is Vald.
Since we already know this thing's hostile because it was attacking us, we'll move to here and attack it
I'll be back. I'm sorry.
with
Extremely modified shambling horror. Wait, or is it mound? I was reading your name that's in the combat tracker.
Yes. 14 would not hit. So you fire your Eldritch Blast, and it just goes right between all the little vines and what have you.
18 hit.
And 18 would hit.
Or 11.
2, 3, 5, 6. All right, so 11. So you hit this thing with 11 points of damage. And I would say Price can make a nature check. Kaito can make a perception check. And Vald, because you're also in the room, yeah, I'll say you can have a perception as well.
Don't mind me.
And it looks like Kali is making an attack roll.
Well, I was trying to see. I can't remember. I have a couple different items on here, and I couldn't remember which was my main hand one. So let's see.
I'll just put it.
Ignore these. I just need to roll this for a second to see what I had. Okay. There we go.
There. Or we could just light up the whole room.
All right. Yes. Oh, I guess it is my turn. So I would like to go ahead and attack it with my soul blade, which is fun actually. So failing that offhand. Or actually,
But you wouldn't get sneak attack because nobody's adjacent to it.
does 16 hit?
A 16 would hit.
Awesome. And Kaido would technically be adjacent, right? So I'd get sneak attack.
Sorry, your mic is like cutting in and out.
How about that? Is that better?
Sounds like it.
Okay.
So what was your question?
I would get sneak attack, I think, since I didn't use it on my main hand. And Kaito is right next to him. It's considered adjacent, right? Since from where they're at.
So Kaito is not currently adjacent.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Then let me remove that. So 3 points of damage. Just little pew pew.
All right. And also, let me backtrack a little bit for the nature check. So, the nature check, before I forget, on the 18, Price, as a follower of nature and one with the land, as it were, these plants seem unhealthy. They seem blighted. Like, yeah, you got an 18. These plants seem blighted. Like some kind of maybe a fungus has taken over, or just some like something. It doesn't look natural. I mean, aside from the fact that it's a giant shambling piece of of plant, but still,
What in
even
this
then,
house has looked natural?
you guys. Uh, so yeah, you with your nature, you kind of pick up that there's something not right, and maybe you've even heard of like this kind of a creature, like plants and shrubberies that come to life. There's just like maybe a yellowish tinge to him that doesn't seem right, or like like this other what's the term, microculture, sub micro, another culture of plant, invasive, an invasive type of plant that is on top of the one that is currently in here, and it just seems like it's overtaken everything, but particularly in those 6 spots. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 6 spots. Like it seems way more dense. There, 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 and there. So that's what you noticed just at a glance as a druid of the land. And on a 16 perception. Oh, Kaido didn't do a perception yet.
Oh, perception. Okay, sorry, I had to run to the bathroom. There we go.
Okay.
What am I
So
perceiving?
Vold.
Do we all roll our perception?
Nope, just
No,
specific
just the
people.
three in the room.
So, the 16. So with the 16, you notice the person that's like sitting in this like ritual circle of sorts, with like lines drawn. They seem like they wince a little bit upon this plant taking damage. And it has taken 11. Okay. Minus.
She's a witch.
All right. And then Kalia did. Sorry, I'm getting caught up now. Kalia did 3. 2, 1. Nope. Alrighty. All right. Now we're caught up. And was Kalia staying where she is, moving anywhere before
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll just, well, let's see, I'll move up a little bit. That's it.
Okie dokie. So this thing is a large creature, which gives it reach. Gets to go after the closest target. Which, guess who that could possibly be?
Probably not Tycho.
Could it be the lady in the flowers?
It could be. Actually, no, they're
Man.
further away.
Are they? Are they?
Mm-hmm. That's 15. And that's 10.
Oh shit. Okay. I was hopeful.
Mm-hmm. Your hopes and dreams mean nothing here. Anyway, get slammed, nerd.
I don't see your thing. It's kind of weird.
What do you mean?
Huh? My thing? Did that help?
Oh no, like the attack from the.
Are those
Right.
the
So let
attack
me roll.
rolls?
Oh yeah, I don't either.
That's
I
fine.
see
Oh,
perception.
they finally came across.
Those are the attack rolls. Nothing hits.
I know. So
Okay.
it swings like these thick vines at you,
Oh shit.
but you duck under one, and the other one just kind of hits the floor and just slams into the ground and causes some of the brick to like crack
Oh.
because this thing has pretty good strength. So yeah, I could represent that. Probably representing how hard this thing could possibly hit you for, if it were to hit. But it does not
Duly
move.
noted.
In price.
So you were saying that the plants around the room were those kind of spots where it seems the blight is like more concentrated.
Correct. Like it's all
Okay.
over everything, but that seems to be the majority of the nodules.
Okay. So Price is gonna point that out. That this thing's not like any of the other shambling mounds that we've come across. And we might need to destroy the plants around the room. So there's what if I'm looking? There's 4 on either side, really, right? Okay, nice, thank you.
And then the two at the back, right?
Sorry, say again.
It's
Cute.
those.
Also the two, like there's 6 total.
Yep.
Okay. My character sheet. I was clicking through a character sheet and I was like, this doesn't look normal. And I look up and it's Vald's. It's like, oh. How far is that? My Price is gonna run down here. I don't normally do this, so I've got to try and figure out.
I believe in you.
Okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I guess for an attack is um, 20 plus 4. That's my spellcasting ability. 19,
Yep, that would hit.
and I click this for damage and see. That should be right. Wow,
12.
max. Okay, for 12.
All right. Let's see if it actually
And
lets
yeah, I
me
would
delete.
be hitting that one.
Will it let me delete thing? Click, delete. So you smash that like pot slash just conglomeration of vines and blight just to just smoosh it. They're not gonna let me
I
select.
still have 10 feet, so yeah, you'd start heading toward the next one. Let's see. And I think that should be it.
All right. Next up will be Kaito.
Okay.
You see Price going around doing pruning of all times to be going around and do pruning. with the shillelagh, with the stick.
Hey, whatever gets him through his day. Can I tell if it's safe to step into the bushes in front of me, or would I like be able to tell there's vines and shit in there, and I would know to go around?
I mean, just looking at it, stuff is everywhere. But the gist of this creature is still within your reach. You are within its reach. So stepping into this, nothing blatantly stands out.
Hmm. Okay, looks like the gears are trying to turn, but they're just so gunked up. I'm sorry. What movement do I have again? A lot. 80, okay. Moving here wouldn't take me out of its range, right?
Let's see, 5. Nope, you still be within 10 feet of it.
Okay. The marks on the floor that they have drawn or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Did I try to fuck them up?
I don't know. Do you
Stop
try?
whatever it is? I would try.
So you would spend your action trying to disrupt or mess up whatever these represent.
Yep.
Roll
I'm
me.
good.
And how are you trying to do it, by the way? Just so I have context.
Honestly, kind of would probably just try to like break the bricks they're on, just to literally break it. Because he's
Alright.
good at smashing stuff.
So give me a so give me a damage roll. The brick
With
the
my
brick ain't
axe?
gonna I mean, is that what how you're trying to do it?
Oh no. He probably used one of his javelins. He doesn't care if that gets chipped on the rock.
Alright, yep, just damage.
Damage, okay.
Because the rock ain't moving nowhere. 9. So your javelin pokes the ground, but to no avail.
It doesn't even like crack the paint or anything on it.
Nope.
What the fuck?
9 is not enough.
Now that was technically an attack, right, DM?
Yeah.
I technically get a second one, right, DM?
Yeah.
I hit it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it again. Another just damage.
Yep.
You go for the same spot.
To no avail.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, you're trying to break bricks with a pointy javelin.
Well, my idea was like if he could at least put a chip into it to break. Like if you chips the rock, he chips the paint on top of it. Right?
You would think that, yes.
So yeah, that was his logic.
Process of
I'm done.
elimination and examination and analysis.
Oh, you'll hit it again. He's not that smart.
Barbarian logic. Solve puzzle, hit it. No work, hit it
I
again.
mean, have you seen that meme thing I shared about the one guy tells the truth, the other guy tells a lie? And so the barbarian kills him and then asks him, is that man dead? And he goes, no, this one liar. It's sound logic.
Well, barbarian logic. If you hit the problem and it doesn't solve it, you go find the person who created the problem and hit them and see if that solves it.
But that's it. I'm done.
All right, you moving anywhere else, or are you sticking where you are?
No, I'm done.
All right, Max.
All right, so I just want to kind of recap and get this straight. In this room, the thicker vines are kind of like I guess where the circles are, and Prices went in here and just started like doing herbalism. I don't know. While this thing right here tried to murder Kaido, I expected. Vol slapped it with some magic. Kaido's jabbing a javelin into the ground, making some scratchy stuff. Um, they were meditating with their eyes closed. This orc person, right?
Yep.
Are they like enwrapped in anything, or are they just like out in the open, just sitting there?
They are out in the open and completely vulnerable.
Okay. One last thing. Kaido, I believe, noticed that when this thing got hit, this person winced, right?
I did.
Or
Vol-
Vol did. Would I be able to pick up on any of that?
I hadn't said
Or
anything to the group.
could I roll something? Because I have been paying attention because I was the one who was like, go take care of that person in there, right? So I wouldn't have like turned away from it. I've been watching her.
Since you were focused on them, yeah, we'll give you a little
Like a
perception.
perception or yeah. All right. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, and also
Hmm.
give me an insight.
All right. Insight.
Okay. So
Actually, I'd like to use my inspiration on that. All right. 10's not terrible.
I mean, that's 6 better.
Right?
So with your perception, when Price, so you saw the wincing. That was just a little bit of the retcon, step back in time. But when Price destroyed that plant, that potted plant, they didn't wince at that point. They seemed like there was maybe like a breath, like an actual breath of air, maybe relief.
Hmm. All right, I'm gonna voice that. Whoever this entity, creature, whatever is, it seems to be tied to this thing in the middle. And every time, maybe these potted plants, it makes it. I don't know. They're in on the whole thing. And then, are they unconscious? Can I tell? Or are they like in a meditative state?
I described them as sort of like meditative because legs crossed, arms down, eyes closed.
But they're not responding to us.
They are non-responsive.
Read this. All right. I'd like to cast Stinking Cloud on this person right here.
All right, hit me with that air of effect.
Let's see. Right. This thing is so humongous. This is crazy big. All right, there we go. So it's gonna catch Kaido and the orc and this plant thing in the middle.
All right.
So it's the same thing. It's always, and I'm gonna make like a show out of it. And I'm gonna drum like on my thighs and stuff, and then I'm gonna do this thing. It's almost like a hiccup, and everybody can see I'm like Kirby. I'm sucking in a lot of air right now, and then I do like an almost swallowing motion, and I stick my finger like down my throat a little bit, and then I pull it out, and I close one eye like I'm taking aim, and then I use my thumb as a trigger, and it just shoots out this burp that just fucking explodes. Everything pink in here is gonna have to roll a Constitution. I think it's on their next turn. Let me make sure. Each creature in the completely within the cloud, start of its turn, has to make a Constitution saving throw against the poison, and if they fail, which is a DC 15, then they have to spend their action retching and reeling.
Okay, let's start.
Oh no. Question: the orc isn't on the thing. Do they actually technically get a turn?
It might share a turn with like something else or something.
I don't know. Do the DM?
And then as I do this, I'm like, Kaido, get out of there! I'm about to unleash my master attack.
Oh no!
And I'm gonna look to
No.
Bald as I pass him, like, see, I don't always run away. Sometimes I stay and fight. And I just look proud and in my turn as I make my friends vomit.
Which brings us to Vold.
Well, I'm going to step this way. Wait, yeah. Wait, no, I can do it from here. Oh, was I here? So going to attack this one.
Which one? Sorry, ping again. Further. Okay.
Uh,
Oh no!
I'm
I'm
an
doomed, aren't
inspiration
I?
that one.
You sure you don't want to miss
Yeah.
horribly?
No.
So a 14 would hit your target from that distance. You almost messed it up.
Yes,
like
I
you're trying
was
to aim through a stinking cloud.
distracted by the cloud, and I almost
The clouds why you
yeah. And so then I was just like, so I stopped, refocused before firing it off. And does it land?
Yeah.
14.
14, that's enough. That plant gets obliterated.
So then I will target this one down here, the farthest ones.
Yep, that would hit. 25 would definitely hit a stationary, unmoving object.
9.
9, not quite enough. You look like you hit it with a decent amount of damage. Like it looks like the construction that holds these plants within is very close to falling apart, but not just you just probably need just a little more oomph to it.
And I will. Oh, I was gonna move this way, and then pass it to Kalia. I think is next.
Yep, Kali is up next. And Kaido, since you're basically right next to it, when that potted plant got destroyed, the light from the runes.
Wait, what potted plant
magic.
got destroyed that I'm next to?
That one.
Oh, I'm not. I'm over here.
Yeah, but I'm saying you're next to something happening.
Oh.
So
okay, I understand the words now.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Nobody
sorry.
understands the words coming out of your mouth.
Sorry, Chris Tucker moment.
All right, I projected you in this place. It's fine with me.
But you noticed that the jeez.
Sorry. I think I'm done dying now.
All right.
Continue.
So the little ley line, as it were, that was sticking out from that spot just turns off, just disappears. 1, 2, 3, 5.
Bald.
Yep.
Do that again.
I tried. I didn't destroy the next one, but
well, keep doing it.
Kalia,
it made the thing turn off.
Finish off the one that I started, probably with your offhand.
Oh yeah.
This one down here was the one that has. Well, yeah, that one has the damage. So.
Kaya here?
50 feet.
Muted.
I was muted.
For shame.
So yeah,
Can't even scald you
I'll attack
correctly.
this one, and yeah, I might as well use my offhand. And
What's the range on your soul dagger thingy?
pretty far. Let me see.
60.
Hold on. Hang on. Oh, that's me attack. 1 sec.
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, you're within
Okay.
range then.
Okay. Does a 16 hit it?
A 16 would hit it, yes.
All right.
Damn it. Damn it.
And this is your soul blade, correct?
Yes. The offhand soul blade.
All right.
6.
So you throw your soul blade at this inanimate object
Mhm.
and come to the immediate realization that that is psychic damage,
Mhm.
and you're trying to do psychic damage to a pot.
Living plant.
Yeah,
It's
I thought that was like a plant thing, right?
Yeah, that
Like
we were killing the
Have
the mind
feelings,
type things.
cold bastard.
the blight.
Okay, that's okay. So you're attacking the plant, not the pot. Got it. 6. Yep, you do 6 damage. It hits. It's still
Doesn't.
there though.
Okay. Well, I'll do my main hand then. Where is it?
We
He's
just totally
pruning.
bullied
He
him
attacked
about
the
plants. How he feels.
No. Can I use someone's inspiration? Because I do not have one.
You guys are so afraid of nat ones. Like, what bad could happen on a nat 1 with a soul blade?
I already spent mine. I know Bald spent his too.
Does anybody have an extra one?
I still have mine.
Well, yours are more likely to be catastrophic. So yeah, let's go for it. I'll keep it.
All right, roll me a D100.
That's supposed to mean.
Well, because you do more damage. So if you
Yeah,
miss
okay,
on
wow.
something, you have the likelihood of doing more damage on that one.
A 48, and you were aiming for that guy down there.
Yeah.
If you hit price, we're gonna go, woman.
Hey, you're the one who wanted to keep your inspiration.
Don't
That's on
chant
you.
hit price, you heathen.
I don't want to hit price.
Hit the barbarian who
I
can
kinda wanna
take
see
it. Kind of want to see it. Wow.
All up to the DM.
You just want to beat up the poor little gnome? How dare.
So
Has
give
no
me
desire.
give me another
Mhm.
attack roll.
Ruh-roh.
Oh gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. Oof. Do you mean damage or just the actual attack?
Just attack roll.
Uh-huh.
All right. This is where things get kind of funny.
Uh-oh.
So you go to use your main. You use your offhand soul blade, and then you went for you hit the thing, and then you went for your main hand soul blade. And one of the things that's really interesting about soul blades is they're psychic damage, right? But somehow, some way, when you threw it, it's almost like for a moment it was given tangibility, and it just sort of bounced off the door in front of you. And what is your AC? I'm pretty sure your AC is not 19.
It is not 19 now.
So roll me your soul blade damage.
Oh, good lord.
Wait, are you hitting yourself?
Uh-huh.
Not intentionally.
And you take
You're so lucky, you rolled a 1.
The one time rolling on that one's a good thing.
and you only take 4 points of damage as somehow your soul blade, maybe it's some kind of like feedback loop or something.
He's like, ow.
The hell are you hitting yourself for?
I imagine that it feels kind of like maybe a brain freeze, or like something like
Talia,
that.
quit being your own bully.
And you guys just see me like kind of holding one eye, like be like, I didn't mean to.
Just don't do it again.
Try and
Easy as
help.
that. Don't do it again.
I think I'm still a little groggy from that
Doing a
nap.
lot of free action talking for somebody who's choking on burps right now.
Not yet.
About that.
You're right.
Yeah, it's not my turn yet, huh?
All right, and
Just
yeah,
gotta get his roll out of the way.
I will come in to try and get a better whatchamacallit, outlook next time.
I love that emote, Waggy. So that is 13 plus its con. 13, that's fine. And what was the DC on the burp again? Scroll.
15 Constitution.
It passed. Wait.
Yes, DC
13.
Constitution saving throw.
14, 15, 16. Yeah, okay. All right. So maybe
I'm concerned that Max carries rotten eggs or skunk cabbage leaves on him.
I mean anything's possible. It is Max.
Yeah, I have to say I'm concerned that he does.
All right. So this thing, seeing as there is a Kaito standing next to it, is gonna try and do the smush.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that thing.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit.
Yep. Ow.
And maybe 14 meter beat. Yep. So this is a
Oh,
rare
those both
occurrence
attack. You
where
hit
I
me
have
twice. Good night, Dad.
where I have been contemplating a fun rule. Where I've been thinking about this. So you know how when it comes to attack rolls, it's meet or beat. But how fun could it be if you roll the exact AC, you'd only take half damage?
I'm okay with that right now.
But that would also apply to enemies.
Oh.
So I don't know, but the thing, we don't necessarily know their AC. So
Correct.
knowing that they take half damage, are you gonna let us know that they're taking half damage? Because we're not supposed to know, right? Right?
Oh,
We
that
can
could give
determine
us
it based on our
clues.
rolls.
Yeah.
Sorry, you both are talking at the same time.
I was agreeing with him.
Well, because like normally we don't know the AC, and we can determine it based on if people make the hit or not after a bunch of rolls around a certain numbers. But if somebody rolls the exact AC right off the get-go, we would know by it only taking half damage. Is that because it's not something we're supposed to know?
Typically not.
Of course, we also could confuse that for resistance too, and it gives it more role play. The knowledge that like we just barely hurt this thing, like a glancing blow.
Because I mean, I just was thinking about it like in a cinematic kind of camera, where it's like this thing barely hit you. So would a knife that just barely hits you be enough to do like full damage?
It makes sense to me as like a glancing blow. But is there a glancing feature in this game?
There is not.
So that would make sense to me.
What he's also saying though, right, is if we get to do it, the monsters get to do it. So if they, if we just hit like 15 and their AC is 15, they do half. But that also means if they hit our AC, then we only take half.
But it also gives us an idea of what their AC is too.
Yeah.
But you kind of get that anyway, right? Like if you roll a 13 and you don't hit them, but you roll a 16 and hit them, that sort of narrows that ballpark. So there's also, that factor to it. You technically can hone in on what something's AC actually is, unless that's modular AC.
Is 16 and we roll a 16 now, we just know it hits it. And
Correct.
if we rolled a 16 and its AC is 16 and it takes half damage, we would know, oh, that's on the low end. So a 15 will not hit it. Where before we might, a 15 might hit it, 14 might hit it. You know.
I mean, it was a topic that has not come up yet, but I have been thinking about it. I won't put it in now, but as this has come up, as it hit exactly 14 on Kaito, I present that as a point of discussion later.
I like the idea, but that's just my take.
Because technically, I could just be like,
Holly
I might
likes
not
it
necessarily
too.
have to tell you like, oh, it takes exactly half. I could say it barely hits, or because as it stands, like I could say it barely hits, but that just means maybe you did one better, or you did get the exact number. But as far as you guys would know, like you know at that point, at least one in potentially 20. Let's see, what's the highest AC somebody can have? You know, well, probably more like somewhere between 9 and I don't know 24. There's a chance that you just take half damage from like an attack. But I'm still brainstorming it. Just a homebrew thing that I'm thinking of. I still have to. First off, I have to play test it, but I have to look at the numbers too. Food for thought. Food for thought. Anyway, that's an aside. But for now, they're both gonna hit Kaito regardless. I think right at 2014, yeah.
Yeah, you're smacking the shit out of me.
So let's see how much it does. I've got to click the button properly. Normal.
Minus 12.
Normal.
Okay. Oh, minus 12. Okay. All right, they're both 12s, correct? Correct.
12 and 12, yep.
Okay. Ow.
Hey, Kaito, you want to go poke it? Yeah, true. But that is all it does on its turn. Bryce.
All right.
Oh wait, did it make its rolls?
Yeah, this plants need a constitution roll?
Well, it's
But
poison.
with the
so
orc lady needed a constitution roll?
that's what I was wondering. Like, did they make their rolls? Even if it is a plant, it still has a.
So the plant. Cold fire lightning. Oh, it's immune to lightning. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Extremely modified
It's
shambling
poisonable.
mound. Oh god. That's a hell of a mouthful of a name.
Mm-hmm. And what's the effects of the cloud? Vomiting and such?
It says retching and reeling in place of your action. You can still move, but it takes
So
up
it
your
wouldn't
whole
have been
action.
able to attack, right?
Well, it also says it's for creatures that breathe.
Oh. Well,
yeah.
Plants breathe.
Take in carbon dioxide, right?
Mm-hmm. They breathe.
So is this the same as fumigating? Right?
Don't worry.
This is weed killer I'm spitting out.
I've calculated something else into this because it's not. There's nothing for it to retch, but other things happen behind DM screen.
Okay.
So I guess the visual representation for you is the creature itself does not seem to be like stunned or impeded. However, the unhealthy vines, the unhealthy plant life that has overgrown this seems to be kind of like whittling a little bit.
Withering?
Yeah, with that word.
Withering. Whittling
Well,
is what you do with wood.
With the
Wuthering Heights.
No, it's withering away.
But it's not like dying. It's just, I mean, maybe it seems like it's dying. Wilting.
Maybe it's wilting. Yeah. Wilting implies it's drying out.
But it did its thing. So then price.
The price is gonna walk over here.
Make those plants give you money, Price.
Oh, yeah.
Shake your stick at them like they owe you money. Sorry.
It can wait. Yeah, that definitely hits. Just going around busting up potted plants.
Yep. Where is it? Just scrolling. There it is.
That's not going to be enough. So 7 does not appear to be enough to break anything. Does damage, but not quite. No, he's there's no
Alright,
rupees in this one.
That's probably my turn.
I did a roll of what?
All right, Kaido. Let's start off with that stinking cloud save.
You need to get at least a 15 on a Constitution save. Well, looky there. You're perfectly fine.
And then take your turn.
Yep, I gotta figure out what to do.
Of course, it's not too early to vote for Juniper. Well, actually, it is. But you'll find out why in a minute.
How many of the plants are left that we need to smash?
Sorry, what were you doing?
I was asking a question. How many of the plants are left that we need to smash?
1, 2, 3. That seems to be 4.
Where are they?
There
are they the are
circles.
they the circles? Okay. I'm gonna take an opportunity, aren't I? Yeah. All right. Well, do you want to just get the opportunity out of the way before I move?
Yup. Can do that. Do. Let's see what it gets. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it just hits. Okay. What's my damage?
Moan slam. If you wanna. 17 hit.
8 more
8
damage as it
hits.
does a yield smackaroo.
Go up here. He's gonna hit this plant. I'm gonna hit it. Do I do an attack roll? Yeah.
I mean, if you're in melee, yeah. There is still some factor to it.
24, smash it.
Oh, yeah, that's shattered to bits.
17 damage. All right, then I'm gonna move over here. 20. I'm gonna repeat the process on this plant. So I'll just sort of do another attack. Oh no.
A 9 would not hit. Somehow you missed a potted plant.
He's gonna look at Vault, who's now standing next to him, and like it's his fault. You're just bad luck, man. And I'm done.
And then Max.
All right. Well, I don't really understand why everybody's attacking all this stuff. Like,
I told you it made the light
Pretty.
thing turn off on the ground.
well, who knows
it.
if that's a good thing or a bad thing? And then I'm gonna take out one of my little lock picking daggers, and I'm gonna fling it at that girl in the plants. Wake up!
I will say, too, Bryce definitely explained that this is not a normal shambling mound. It's covered in blight, and it looks like these spots are where it's all coming from.
All right, and Maximilian would have counter explained. There's something weird going on with this girl and these plants. I think she's sicking them on us. She's probably behind this whole operation.
Right.
Well, fortunately, I'm not a very like physical or ranged character, so this probably won't hit. Actually, I get advantage because she's unconscious, right?
Yeah, she's very unaware.
That's a critical hit.
Mm-hmm.
On anybody else, it would have meant business. All right, but all right, that's still 8. 8 from
8.
Decatur damage to this weird plant person that's probably behind this whole thing.
7, 8, 7, 6, 5.
So everybody sees me like take out this dagger, probably in my boot somewhere, and it's like, just leave it to Maximilian Voldemort to clean up after everybody. Am I right? And then just ka-chow, this thing just sticks. Is there a physical reaction? Do they yelp? Do they scream? Do they wake up with a dagger like probably planted like near their shoulder, like just dug into the flesh?
They are still out of it. You can give me a perception check, though.
Yeah. All right. Perception. 10.
That was indeed a perception check. What else are you doing?
Feeling confident and putting my hand on my hip and ending my turn.
All right. Top of the order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need to roll a Juniper. You want to give me an exclamation D20? All right. We'll move to Vald real quick.
Oh, I'm going after that same one that I damaged before.
7. Okay.
And no.
That's perfect. All right. Let's see your second attack roll. And also give me a D100. $87. You're fine. Could have been bad. Because let's see how many people were technically within an oopsie arch. Let's see, Kaido.
Oh my god, are you gonna kill me?
No, you rolled high enough to
Okay.
at the last minute make the shot. Like, you went to attack the plant, and then Kaido looked at Vald, and then Vald looked at the other plant and took a shot at it, but just sort of distracted. But the second one would hit, and 12 damage would destroy it. Because that bypasses the damage threshold I have set for them. Boop. Boom. And this.
Dying fam.
Poof. All right. So at that point, all right, Juniper, it's time. You see the sort of like ley lines that lead from these plant, like maybe not, yeah, you'd say sort of see them leading from the plant, but you don't see like a full connection, just sort of like they kind of lead in that direction. And you can see this individual like snap out of their trance and come to. And feel free to describe yourself, Jen.
Oh shit, there's an actual person. We've been bamboozled.
Oh shit. Hi. You see Am I standing? Am I still sitting?
You've just snapped out of your trance, so you're still in the seated position.
You see this hunched over, pretty big figure with like pretty pallid skin and a couple of tusks shooting out from their lower lip. They've got shaggy green hair, and they're an orc. They're pretty bulky. They're a half orc, a little on the medium size. And they just sort of
We finally have someone taller than Kaido.
possibly.
How tall is she?
Like I don't know, like 6'3". Let's go.
Oh, damn it! I'm so taller than you.
Yeah, not taller than a horse, I guess. A little bit, still standing, but once they stand up, you can kind of see that they're kind of diminutive compared to you, but still big, but, sizable presence in the room. And they stand up before their eyes fully open, and then they sort of crack their neck and slowly start opening their eyes and sniffing around.
Sniffing.
To which it smells horrible because you are inside of this stanky ass cloud.
Would this be considered starting her turn?
I've already rolled the
Okay.
Hi, nice to meet you, Seiji.
Hello. What's that smell? Oh, God.
That would have been Max.
Well, you just stay exactly where you're at, ma'am. We know you're behind this whole diabolical mess, and my friend Kaido here will cut you in half if you do anything bad.
I'll do what?
Just play along. They don't know you're a gentle giant. He's ferocious. He's the monster. We saved him from a carnival, and they didn't even want him because he was too dangerous.
Right. Why are we lying to
Jin.
the person who just woke up?
Jin sort of, well, that's their name. You don't know their name yet, but they cover their mouth and they start to sort of slowly shift away out of the, well, no, I guess I can't move yet, but they're looking for an out of the cloud. They're covering their mouth and looking at the centaur up and down, kind of bewildered, and start.
He's over in the corner with Bald.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
So, with a nat 20 insight, what do I sense?
in regards to
Jin and their intention, like anything that we might need to worry about.
their intent seems pretty on point. Like they're telling the truth.
Then I'll holler at everybody, be like, I think she's on the level, guys. I think we might have another Monty situation here.
Oh, bud. How many more people we're gonna find in this place like that?
I don't know.
Wait, you're telling me Max called it and then proceeded to attack still?
You guys, like, the plant started attacking everybody, and the plant was connected to her, and you got to explain yourself here.
Well, that would be the case. However, you're still in a situation where this thing's trying to murder people. So where are we at in initiative? I think we're up to
Already
Fall
done a
now.
thing.
So that was Ball just did his thing.
Yeah.
So Kalia.
Oh, you didn't give Jin rolls in the Wednesday talk. How dare?
So are we okay? So I guess because the plant is still active, because there's still a couple things left. Okay.
So with your nat 20, you also know that plant is still very much trying to murder you all.
Okay. Well, Jen. All right. Did you introduce yourself, Jen? You had.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're not against us, then hopefully you'll join with us and let's take out this plant. I'm gonna try shooting this one down below here. New price. Hopefully I don't shoot price.
That's a concerning sentence.
Well,
Not a
given
duck price.
my nat 1 from before.
Also, Jen, all that juicy information that we talked about the other day, you still, you know the whole situation here.
Mhm.
All right. Since I doubt it can avoid an 18 hit, it takes 17 points of damage.
There's 1, 2 plants left.
I was really careful this time that I didn't accidentally zap myself in the eye.
That would, yep, you definitely didn't emotional damage yourself.
But do I take out the blight in that pot?
What? Light in the box?
Blight in the pot? Isn't it
Well,
the
life
plant
in the
blighted?
pot.
and that's
I
what was
thought you
making
said
it?
light, like in the box. I'm like, what box has light in it?
Yeah, but your ears are clogged with cold.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Do I need to attack it again, or can I attack a different one?
Oh, you can attack whatever you want.
Well, I'm curious of the status. Is it still around, or did I kill it?
Oh, wait. So with your attack, you hit the thing in the middle, or you hit a potted plant?
I hit the plant down near Price.
Oh, the
potted
plant. Okay, hold on. I gotta redo something. For some reason, my brain translated you as attacking the thing in the middle. Okay, yeah, that would destroy that plot.
Oh no. Okay. Because we're figuring out that was something. Because if we don't
There we
have
go.
to kill the plant in the middle, then maybe we don't. But okay, so then with my offhand, I'll get the last potted plant up top.
Get
15 hit.
rid of this. 15 would hit.
2 points.
Not quite.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll end my turn.
All right, this thing's turn. As now, the individual is no longer bound.
Does it have to breathe?
Let's see.
I mean, it had to do with the saving throw last time.
DM stuff. Let's see. D20. Yeah. No effect. All right, so it's turn.
Anything like the can?
Maybe.
Sorry, you get joys wherever you can when you're sick. Even if it's just making a can joke.
4, 5. Somebody roll me a D10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. How did I
4,
get...
5.
Oh, I accidentally did it twice.
9, 10 would be price.
I clicked it and I hit enter and it didn't do anything, so I clicked it again.
5.
She's involved.
10. 15. So the thing starts to shamble towards price.
Oh no. At the dome.
The shambling mountain engulfs creature, engulfs target. Engulfs a medium or smaller creature grappled by it. It's so weird it doesn't have grapple tied to the slam. And it is gonna try and grab price. Let's add that. Does a 13 wouldn't hit your AC. To which, no avail for what it's trying to do. Unfortunate. All right, Price, you're up. This thing just shambled towards you, tried to like scoop you up in its big, I mean, compared to you, massive body, but it wasn't able to land a hit. What do you do about that?
Fight him in the butt.
I've been thinking about using that, but this thing is like blighted and whatnot.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm running out of spells.
Don't worry, Kaido will be there in 2 seconds. Literally.
I was gonna say Kaido's probably gonna get here before I even attack.
All depends if I'm allowed to move at the same time. It's okay.
Oh well, we are. We both rolled 10.
Well, how about it, DM?
That's up
Yeah,
to
you can go as a duo.
All right.
Hey,
Can I?
Ortex. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you.
I'm trying to find the list.
While you're trying to figure that out, Kaido's gonna come flying up behind it and wail on it. 20 hit.
Yep, that would hit.
And then it does a. Oh, the 7's not gonna hit. Oh no.
Yeah.
7 damage. Does that kill the plant?
Hell no.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my inspiration on that nat one. I don't want to accidentally hit Brace somehow. We remove that off my sheet.
This whole time, Jin's sort of been getting
All right,
grasp on
22
the-
hit.
I would. What was that, Jin?
Jin cries out, "We don't have to kill it. Shit."
See,
The hell
I
we
told you
don't.
she was in league with the evil plants.
I was trying to save the fucking thing. No, fuck.
7, 8.
There might be a way where we can did this peacefully.
Nothing in this entire place has been peaceful.
Yeah, besides, it's just a plant. Who cares?
What do you
Well,
mean?
You are supposed to care about plants, but this one
Why?
is trying to kill us.
Well, it wasn't trying to kill me until you folks walked in, is all I'm going to say.
No, it had you trapped here instead.
All right, man. Well, we're gonna burn this plant to the ground, and then we'll talk to you after.
No. Hold on. Shit. Well, I was in a process of a ritual just to keep it alive. I don't know exactly how to heal it, but it's in pain. It's lashing out because it's afraid of dying because it is dying.
So put it out with misery.
Well,
You just said you don't know how to save it.
I could try to communicate with it again now that I'm not enraptured in the ritual.
Well, you are still in fight.
Don't you have a big ass axe that's
Burp
caught on
cloud.
fire?
That's what I'm using.
Well, I don't pay much attention to what you're doing. I'm just trying to problem solve for everybody and save the day.
Coming from burp cloud.
Yeah, and it's not coming down neither. And I stare at Jin.
If you could refrain from lighting it on fire, it might be more inclined to speak with me.
Too late, I've already hit it like twice.
Yes, I was a little bit slow on that one.
It's fine.
All
Oh,
right.
shit.
So it did its thing. So it's Price and Kaido. So Kaido attacked it. And what's Price
Did a
doing?
7 and an 8.
Well, that definitely changed what I was gonna do.
Wait, would I have had advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have needed to use my inspiration. I forgot I had advantage. Can I take my inspiration back?
Well, let's see what the rolls could have been. Maybe it could have been a second nat 1.
Okay. I mean, I re-rolled it again because of the inspiration. That would have been the next roll.
So a 7. Wait, hold on. Where is it? So I see a 20, then a nat 1, and then
And
a
I rolled a 22. So instead of my inspiration, could have just been the advantage roll?
Yeah. We'll just go with that.
Okay. Inspiration still.
Look at you guys using all your inspirations.
I know, you were always yelling at us for not using it, but now we're all using them and we're all like, we need inspiration. We can't win.
Perfect. Works for me. So Price, what were you doing?
Well, given that this creature, I guess, looked trapped, or that was my thought, is now saying not to attack this.
We're kind of beyond that point, Price.
Price is just gonna hold his action. I'm trying to think of what.
Jin is just grimacing and like stepping anxiously in one spot the whole time this is going on.
Which your Jin's turn's coming up after Price.
Yep, because I already went.
So, I guess I'll hold my action. Being still just attacking with the shillelagh. But
So you can also, remember, you can also take the dodge action, which if you don't want to attack, it would make it so any attacks against you are at disadvantage. If you're uncertain of what to do.
If I do that, is that just gonna kind of like last until my next turn, or is it just for the round?
It lasts until
Okay.
until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So yeah, I'll use my action for that. So you see Price is just kind of like Kaito's wailing on this thing after it just tried to scoop Price up. Price was about to reel back and hit this thing, and then Jin yelled out not to hit it. So Price, being a druid, is like, Kaito, I'm conflicted. And he's just kind of darting back and forth.
This thing tried to eat you. Or whatever it does when it scoops somebody up. And she just said it's dying and she doesn't know how to help it. Sometimes you gotta prune a couple plants.
I mean, I've been doing
Hey
that.
guys, what about that amulet?
What?
Oh,
If it's sick,
didn't even
could we
think
put
about
the
that.
amulet on it?
Remember?
You have an
The one-
amulet?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The one
Kali is the
that,
one. Kali is the one who has it.
yeah. The one that keeps illness at bay.
But is this an illness? Would it work on a plant?
I don't know.
Well, I ain't getting near it enough to put a necklace on it. I don't know about you.
Hey, new friend.
Yeah.
Is it sick?
Yes, it's very sick. An amulet sounds good. I feel like that sounds like as good as anything else I've got. I might be able to communicate with it to let you get close enough to put it on.
Well, perfect. I guess, and the other question would be, did it seem to help with us destroying those bits of blight in the other pots?
It's hard to say. I think those it's possible that arose as a result of sort of my magics. Can be a bit unruly at times.
It's the Levy
It
voice.
certainly, I don't, I don't recall whether or not those were present before or after I started the ritual. That would be.
What were you in here doing this ritual for anyway?
I came across this being and it was sick, so naturally I did what I could
Just
to
came
keep it.
across it in a creepy haunted mansion and you decided to help it.
It's sort of what I do.
Okay.
Yes. I am a druid, if that helps explain anything.
Not to a
Makes sense.
barbarian, it does not.
Makes sense to me. I'll say as I check the Displacer Beast kitten in my my bag.
I have a duty.
She's gonna look pointedly at
life.
Price. Should we trust her? What's your gut calling on this? Price.
Hold on. With a 26 insight, druid to druid, does Price believe that Jin is being honest and truthful about this?
Oh yeah, 100%. And maybe even
So
a little like, not flabbergasted, but like, you know, the things are happening so quickly. Flustered, maybe like a little flustered at the situation. Like they were just in a trance, trying to help this thing, and now they're snapped out of it. There's a bunch of people in here. There's stinking clouds everywhere. There are people attacking this thing. Like, there's a lot happening for somebody to just snap out of it in the middle of, like, you know, doing what they were doing.
So Price is gonna look over to Kaito and, well, if they can do something, I guess we ought to let them try, and if not, then we just kill this fucking thing.
All right.
Yes, let's try. Let's try.
Just stand down for a sec, big fella.
Of course. He trusts Price. Price knows why.
Yeah. So yeah, Price, and
Bonded.
I'm gonna do what you suggested. So Price will take his action to dodge just in case this doesn't work.
Yeah, Price would
And that'll
never
be my turn.
lie. He just dies a lot.
And I can never tell he's telling the truth. But no, because of that little RP scene we had, Kaido really trusts Price, so he's gonna take his word for it.
All right. So Jin, yep, because that was Price. Kaido went. So Jin, I start off with a con save because starting in a stinking cloud. Bonuses to this. You are fine.
There we go. Sorry, I was muted.
How
I was
dare.
trying to figure out how to do a con save through on Foundry. I clicked my con button. Was that the thing?
Yep, you got it. You rolled a 17. Cool. So now you are free to do whatever else you want to do. You know that being in this cloud is going to keep incurring that save.
Yeah.
So if you use the measurement tool, kind of like how you were doing, if you hit spacebar on the square you want, it'll just move your token to that point.
All right, so Jin gets out of the stinking cloud, drops the like part of her shirt from her mouth that she had been like alternating covering and then taking off and then remembering how bad it smelled. And now she is going to attempt to communicate with the thing. That was not a roll. I need to, sorry, what do I need to roll to see if it works?
Let's see. Imbue plants. Limited
30
sentience
foot
and
radius, so
animation.
I'll hit more than just the gambling entity, but
Let's see, and it's within 30 feet.
mhm.
Here, I'll just put a marker down real quick. And you're centering it on the big thing, right?
Yeah.
Trying to get 30 feet exactly. Yeah, it's close enough. 30 feet. So, there'd be a couple of voices going on, giving them the ability to communicate with you and follow your commands. Okay. So just upon, because this is 6 seconds, but so upon casting this as an action, yep, you would hear like maybe like sort of like panting, like somebody being really tired but also really frustrated. A very feminine voice, and she's just seems like she's sobbing, maybe like in pain, but then there's also like anger. And as part of this, you hear the other voice, which kind of seems like it's a lot more antagonistic towards them. And maybe the cause or source of this entity's suffering.
You have a limited amount of time to talk with it, right?
Yeah, like really quick.
So we may be able to help you. Just one of them, the lady in the back's going to put an amulet on you. It might help. Don't attack, please.
Were you speaking in plant?
I think so. I think it's.
I think it's just in common, but it's like sort of like Star Trek, or you know, or Star Wars. It's like auto translate for the creature.
It says you could communicate with it as if you shared a common language.
Yeah.
I would assume whatever the plant would understand.
Yeah, it's also magic. We can wavy hands it too.
So I'll go with saying it out loud because Jin's not really familiar with telepathic communication. So the rest of the group can hear it, and then yeah, I guess Universal translate it to plant.
Technically, it has no language. Technically, in this state. So when you say that, you just hear pleading. Please. Let's see, and it's only really language, so I can't really point. And the other thing it would say, it hurts.
It says
it hurts.
It does say on there. I'm not sure if this was going in. I was just reading it as you said that. The spell doesn't enable plants to uproot themselves and move about, but they can move their branches, tendrils, and stalks for you. If a plant creature in the area, okay, as if you shared a common language. So yeah, you said you couldn't point, but I guess you kind of could.
It points to the potted plant next to Vold.
Do we slap it?
I sort of call out towards the gentleman I see in the corner near the plant, and I say, "You've got to destroy that plant. It's hurting the bigger plant.
That
All
is
right, so
a sentence
don't
I'll
hurt the
never say.
plants, but now we have to kill them, but do.
Max.
Just little one's bad. Big one potentially okay.
I mean, Max, you do have mimics as children, so I think you shouldn't judge here.
I'm just saying she's countering herself at every opportunity. I'm like, what's going on? Are we saving you from the plants? Nope, she's saving the plants. Don't hurt the plants, but hurt those plants because they're less deserving of life, but not this big one. Maybe I want to save the small ones.
Mm.
Now you're just being contrary, Max.
Well, you, sir, could do
When
whatever
is it
you
Max
want,
being
I suppose.
contrary?
I mean, sometimes.
Feel like you're being a bit contrary because you call me short and you send me into danger all the time.
Yeah, stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
I was talking to you.
Well, whatever.
Don't make me laugh, it hurts.
Stop laughing, then.
I don't know who you people are, but I hope you're with me on this, or at least some of you are.
I think we're mostly with you on this. Just ignore Max for now.
How did you get here?
I wandered for some time, and then I heard this thing's cries for help, so I sort of floated towards it. I don't know. I do a lot
Okay.
of wandering, a lot of
Into haunted
Do you
mansions to find plant.
Do you need a wagon?
Chris is right.
Yeah, I hadn't considered it before.
You should consider it. Wagons are great. I could
Oh.
get you one.
I'm
Well,
not pulling
perhaps
it for
after
you.
this.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry.
No, it's just I'm worried about that the big plant lashing out and getting
I'm worried
impatient.
about you
and
not having a wagon.
well, I'm worried about it now too. I must admit. Yeah.
All right. That's a lot to happen in 6 seconds.
Sorry.
Oh, we could just say it was 6 seconds for all four. It's fine.
Everyone
just
talking over each other.
I'm just hand waving it.
Yeah, right. We're all just saying that's at the same time.
Max.
Mm-hmm. My turn.
Yep. Because Jin's turn was to get out of the cloud and then cast a spell, which was the action, and to sort of interact a
Bryce,
bit.
what are we doing? Are we attacking her? Are we attacking the big guy? Are we killing potted plants that are defenseless?
I was trying to kill the ones that are full of blight, like I've been doing.
The potted plants.
All right, I'll just take out my +1 rapier and just go over here. Is this one that's available?
Yep.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the last one.
All right, just we smash the plant or the pot?
Yes.
Pick one or the other.
Start with the plant.
All right, I stab a plant. Do I
So
just roll
upset that
damage or
he's
do I?
stabbing this
Attack,
plant.
roll, and damage.
Out of character, I'm not upset. Okay. All right. Damage. Ciao.
This is perfect too. It's
Somehow you missed.
I gotta take out this plant. Oh gosh, I missed.
No, he was told just to roll damage.
No, it's
Oh,
an
I thought
attack
that was
roll.
the attack roll. Okay, sorry.
No,
Uh,
that's just
I was
damage.
like, that tracks
Oh,
so
you
much.
said attack roll, right?
Yeah, because you're attacking the
I
plant.
did damage roll. Right. Okay.
Okay, yeah, you hit it.
Okay.
But-
I'm also going to use a blade flourish. And what's a good one? Mostly just want the extra damage, but I'm gonna pick an effect too. And so I'm gonna hit this thing so hard that it flies back 5 feet, and I get an extra 1d8. So, 13 damage.
You kick over this
Fella.
this poor defenseless blight.
That poor little fella didn't have a chance.
Jin winces and does something that looks like it might be like some kind of prayer with her hands.
You know what? I've never taken my eyes off of her this whole time. I'm gonna say rapier is a one-handed weapon. I'm like looking at her, making eye contact as I shove this like piercing weapon through this plant, and then just like kick it off my sword with my boot, and just say, "Remember, you made me do this."
They just
Damn.
nod and like a single tear like falls out.
Oh man.
Can't save them all.
D colon. Yeah, D colon's in chat.
Oh yeah, and that's
D colons. D colons.
Actually, no, I have extra attack. Is this thing dead yet?
It looks dead. I
I'm
mean,
gonna
do you want
stab
to
it
kill
again.
even more?
Yeah,
Still
I'm gonna
maintaining eye
Step
contact?
forward 5 feet because remember I did kick it, and then I look at her, and then do I just auto hit if it's dead?
Yeah, it's dead. So yes.
Okay. When the no damage rolled, I just keep like jabbing this rapier into it and just making sure to like wiggle it around a little bit so that if it has any branches or leaves, I'm like just squishing them off and just shredding it. Kind of like Edward Scissorhands, whatever he was like doing the what are they? The topiaries, right?
Yeah, topiaries.
Yeah.
Carnage.
And then I end my turn.
Bryce is gonna whisper over to Kaito. What's wrong with him?
He might be on a period.
A what?
I don't know. He's been really moody. I've heard that's what they're called.
Hmm.
I hear them.
Bryce is, no, we're whispering. Bryce is just pondering.
Kind of would have been whispered back, so. Highly doubt you heard.
All right. Completing the destruction of a poor defenseless potted plant. Complete. Checked off the bucket list. So technically, we're not really in combat orders. This thing seems like it's very quickly like calming down. The branches and the leaves seem less agitated, less like just moving around. So what do y'all want to do? Kind of out of combat order now.
It seems to be calming. It's a good sign, I think.
Oh yeah, try putting the whatever it was on it. I already forgot.
An amulet.
That-
So I'm gonna hold the amulet out and like, oh, there we go. And slowly approach and be like, this should help you, not hurt you. Can I put it on your branch? And I'll kind of like hold it open and like kind of reach out and like kind of put it on a branch if it allows me.
There's a lot of branches you could put it on, so yeah.
I'll pick one.
That
When
one
I
right
put it on, be like, okay, there. How do you feel? Russell, 1 for better and 2 for no change.
This Venus
Did you just tell
flytrap
it to Russell?
rustles once.
Oh, good. And I clap. Be like, I think it worked.
Jen starts clapping too, really excitedly. I don't know what that was, but good job.
Well, it's supposed to help keep illness at bay. So whatever those other things were doing to it, maybe it'll at least give it some reprieve until it can start to feel better.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I given this one up to bed.
We do what we can.
How long does speak with plants last?
10
minutes.
Does it understand us now? Should I say sorry? I did kind of wail on it.
Rustles.
I don't know.
I don't think my spell is still in effect.
It lasts 10 minutes apparently. That's all I was just checking.
And each round 6 seconds, so
That's what I misunderstood.
But
I
to
think
be
it
fair,
did.
So
it hit me first.
So it takes one action to activate it, and it lasts 10 minutes. And it doesn't even say it's concentration, so it just lasts 10 minutes. Actually, so to that point, the other voice that was sort of antagonizing is no longer able. Actually, so when Max was stabbing this other plant to death, you probably would have heard, because sometimes hearing things is not the best. So you just hear like these blood curdling, like just dying because Max is stabbing it, because you have the ability to speak with plants. So you would have heard it getting stabbed and dismembered. So imagine like somebody, like you getting to
It
hear
died
somebody.
like the Wicked Witch of the West. Oh, what a world! What a wretched, wretched world!
Oh no, much worse than that. Like Max took this thing apart piece by piece. So imagine
And
watching,
kicked it.
imagine hearing somebody like
Kicked it.
screaming as they're being like torn apart piece by piece, while this guy is like maintaining eye contact with you doing it. Like he has no
Fucking
idea.
shit. That's why Jin cried. Very stoic of Jin. Just hearing this happening and just staring and nodding, and a single tear comes down. She sort of gives herself a shake and then calls out, I'm Jin, by the way. Hello.
Hello, Jin.
Hello,
I'm
Neon.
Kaido. The
Welcome in.
Centaur will give a slight nod.
I'm Kalia.
Wave. Probably wave.
And I wave, and yeah, so I'm Kalia here.
So
Good to
now
meet
that
you.
we're properly out of combat and the heat of the moment has died down, and you guys aren't necessarily focused on not dying, Jin, feel free to describe yourself.
They did.
Yeah. Standing now, posture very different, eyes open, just sort of
Shorter than Kaito.
shorter than
That's right, you did.
shorter than Kaito.
Everyone's
Yeah.
shorter than Kaito.
A
Well,
respectful 6'3", but
Monty's even taller than you. Granted by 1 inch.
they have sort of an awkward gait for like they never figured out how to, move their body with their size. Kind of hunched. And some feminine features, but mostly kind of androgynous, sort of just definitely softer in the face than a lot of half orcs, but still distinctly a half orc. Sort of a green tattoo coming up their neck, and all just wearing leather, just very nothing too
Kind of
fancy.
tattoo.
Leaves and vines going up,
Nice.
kind of circling up to their chin, and
Kaido has a
Yeah.
horse ass. As centaurs do.
Jin takes note of the rotund horse ass and nods.
You got a really nice tattoo, and I just have a horse ass. That's not fair.
Jin's never seen a centaur before, so they're kind of perplexed. But they're not in a bad way, just sort of not exactly what they were expecting. I don't know what they were expecting when they thought of a centaur, but it was, there's a centaur.
So, what are the odds of us taking us another nap? I hurt. That plant hit.
We
hard.
just slept. What is wrong with you?
I
Why
just
not
got
actually
wailed on by a
Be a
plant.
man.
Now hold on. I
If
need to
you're hurt,
actually
I could-
probably sleep for a long time.
But yes,
Oh.
I am hurt.
I don't
Not
know who
forever.
hasn't
Not
introduced
forever.
themselves. You can call me Jason. Jason Waterfalls, kind of the leader of this this group, right?
That's Max, and they're not the leader.
Hello, Max, Jason. I've uncertain standing within this group.
That's exactly right.
Max is Jason of the Waterfall Clan.
I'm Max Jason, lead singer of the Waterfalls.
Oh, there's two of you. It's good to meet you,
No,
Max.
no,
Jason.
I'm kidding. Actually, I'm not
Price,
kidding.
you're not helping.
Sorry. I'm Price. I'm also a deep gnome, and well, I'm the only deep gnome, so I don't know why I said also. Well, I'm Price and also a deep gnome. Both are true. As well as I'm a druid, and you're a druid.
Yes.
What kind of druid are you?
Well,
That's kind of weird to ask that.
It's a weird way, but we have, druids do druid stuff.
Oh my
That
god.
Hey,
is
if you say
very
so.
true. Well, I am a circle of the spores druid, so those
Mm.
the blight and the
circle of
fungus and everything might have
spores?
been a little side effect of the ritual. I
Like
can't
mushrooms?
always. Yes.
Yeah, like nasty stuff.
Well, I wouldn't.
Nasty stuff.
Relative to,
Recycled life is the way I
Sure.
prefer to. Yes.
Wait,
And just
what?
Price puts his hands on it, like his fists on his hips, like a hero pose. I'm a druid of the land.
oh yes, yes. Oh, very good.
And
Is
a billowing cloak. Don't forget the cloak.
Oh yeah,
Oh yes, his
you probably
billowing
see it
cloak
because he's
behind him.
standing next to this wall. Just
I drew a
you-
picture
you-
of it.
You've probably heard it this whole time. It's just like fluttering and flapping against this stone
It is
wall.
in the artsy stoofs, and it's the post above my last one. Hands on the hips and everything.
Yep, you can see it.
Question is, does Jin see that channel?
yes.
Good. He
Has
didn't
it
have the
been
Wednesday channel.
Has it been flip flapping this whole time?
Yeah,
It never
doesn't stop.
stops.
It doesn't
Yeah.
stop.
It's the magic of the item.
Jin just somehow just did not notice the flip flappy cloak this whole time and now is entranced by it. But sort of catches the other fellow, I guess to her right, sort of just standing there and gives him a shy
Standing
wave.
there menacingly.
Hi, I'm
Oh.
bald.
We call him Talvald.
Oh,
Yeah, he used
how
to be
tall is
really
Bald?
short.
Since when have you called me Talvald?
Just now.
now.
I just thought of it.
I'm
I
with
thought it
him
was
on this
real
one.
catchy.
It is very catchy.
I was very short, but I had my growth spurt.
Not as short as me.
He wasn't? I thought you were
No,
about the
I
same
wasn't.
height.
Were you?
I was about the same height, I think.
Yeah, I think we were about the same height. Granted, after 5 foot, everyone's about the same height at that point.
Hey,
What?
stop looking down at me.
Well, come here and I'll hold you above my head, okay?
Is Jin towering over?
He wants to put
Talbald?
you up on a pedestal.
Actually, as Kaito says that, Bryce is gonna walk over and here, oh, by the way, Kalia, hold this. I found it. You should look at it.
Oh, what is it?
And it's an unidentified rapier. It's the one that he found at the back of the wagon.
Ooh.
All right, and
Yeah.
if Price
what it
doesn't
does.
move, he's getting picked up.
He's gonna look at Kaito and be like, just uppies.
Actually, you're small enough. He's gonna pick you up to where you could sit on his shoulder.
So,
There you
go.
so now picture Price is sitting up on Kaito,
There,
seeing
I'm not
over
looking
everything
down at you anymore. You happy?
with cloak billowing.
You're gonna make me sketch that, aren't you?
Oh, by the way, Jin, I mean, and not to brag or anything, most druids can't do this, but I can fly.
We need to show
Should we-
her.
Not right now. Well,
Yep. Oh, we're gonna save it for later.
yeah, the suspense will.
Are you seriously gonna
Alright.
do that for entertainment? You're handling a geriatric, you know.
It's not geriatric. Are you?
My name is Price, not Jerry.
Yeah.
You seen his beard?
So
takes like 150 years to grow.
Speaking of beards, sir, where's yours?
Wait,
Why
me or
don't you have a beard? I've never seen you shave either.
because I do it in private? Because that's what a man does. They pee standing up and they shave where nobody can look at them because you don't want to expose your vulnerabilities.
What? I shave in the middle of the camp. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, but it makes you look incredibly weak.
Using a knife on my face makes me look weak.
Yes,
Right.
just exposing yourself like that in your neck.
Why are you watching my neck that closely?
Why are you advertising your neck like that in the middle of camp, like you just said, in front of God and everyone?
It's called I have to shave.
Yeah, do that in private.
I'm gonna do something in private, and there's gonna be no witnesses, and there's not gonna be anybody's found.
At points like this, I'm glad I don't have to shave. Because I don't.
Wait, why don't you have to shave?
Why don't you have to shave?
No hair.
Oh, because
I
he's part
thought you
frog.
shaved on
We
purpose.
call him Bald.
Bald,
Oh.
bald, tall,
That's a
bald.
bit more fitting.
While you guys are doing your back and forth, I'm gonna suddenly realize I don't know what it's like to have a beard, and so I'm gonna just slowly grow
Oh
one.
no!
And you guys just look over. You just see me
Oh
like
my god!
stroking my beard.
I'm gonna do a
like a
perception to see if Kaido notices the new beard. Let's see. Hold on.
Dude.
Where's my perception?
Guys,
Nope.
Nope. And I'm like
There's no
right
fucking-
next to you.
He's not looking at you. He's got Bryce on that shoulder. That's what it is.
I'm probably just gonna mumble.
Well, no, okay.
I don't
The
know.
real question is, what type of beard, like aesthetically, would you be going
Yep.
for?
yep.
So
see?
like a gentlemanly beard, so it's kind of bushy. It's like it's thick, but it's not super long. It's kind of like, tailored, kind of like Riker from Star Trek. It's like a Riker
Oh.
beard.
Oh, the
And-
romantic style.
A romantic beard, exactly. Classy. Because I'm a classy lady like that. And I'll just kind of mumble, be like, I don't know. Beards are kind of cozy. I don't know why you'd want to get rid of it.
Jen's gonna do a perception roll to see if she even noticed that she didn't have a beard before.
Oh, she noticed. She noticed. Hard. Wait,
One
get rid
eyebrow
of what?
gets raised very high.
Okay. Wait, let me see if I catch you looking at me.
So wait, did Kalia just say that?
Hmm?
What did Kalia just say?
I'm just kind of mumbling, be like, actually, the beards are kind of cozy. I don't know why you'd want to get rid of it. And I'm
Wind
gonna look
resistance.
over, probably as I see Jin giving me eyes, some major eyebrow action going on. Be like, oh yeah, I'm a changeling, so I get to experiment with looking different ways, and I realize I've never had a beard. This is kind of nice.
Wait, you have a beard? He's gonna like turn more because Price is on his shoulder and actually look like, oh,
Oh my goodness!
yeah, no.
Right? It's magnificent, isn't it?
No,
Price, I
no,
see
Oh,
why you like having a
Uh-uh.
beard.
what
It's
color
quite
is it?
coming.
no,
Thanks, Jen.
no.
Kalia, what
Just
color
totally
is your beard?
ignore the naysayers.
Yeah, what color is your beard?
It's like a nice, like a glossy black. So it's
With your
really
white
stand out.
No, hell no. You don't need a skunk on your chin.
Kalia,
It's just a contrast.
I don't want to say it, but that looks really good.
Price.
Thank you, Price.
Also, hey, there's a door over there.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Hang on, Price. In your
Ah!
I'll be with you.
It opens. Looks like it's
in a
outside.
moment. Jen sort of turned into the plant creature,
This
seeing
gets
what's up.
yeeted over here.
So, what's your plan with this stupid plant now that you've saved it?
Well, make sure it's all right, I suppose, and then
Name
leave
it to me and move
its
on.
business.
Abandoned? Okay.
Well, it was here before I was, and I suppose
we
it
can-
lives here. I don't.
Maybe we can help it get back in its planter over there.
Oh. Well, you take one tendril, I'll take the other. Maybe we can help it shuffle back over.
Maybe tell
Sounds
it you're
good.
doing that first before it freaks out and slaps someone else. It hits hard.
Well, can I
I mean,
understand
that's
everything
yeah.
I've been saying?
I don't know.
Oh,
So-
sorry, that was more a question.
Well, I'm gonna turn back to it and be like, okay, Shiver, once if you're okay with us helping you get back into that planter.
So upon asking said question, you see the Venus flytrap, like the mouth of it, just start to open and open until it's almost just like,
Got it.
it's just completely open. And standing in the middle of it, well, not really standing, they're kind of hunched over, like knees on the ground. Hold on, I gotta switch a token. I take this.
It had a person in it? Is that what's going on?
Oh shit!
What
Not
the
even a
f-
person, a baddie.
I mean, maybe
And
isn't
she's
it?
fine.
Did they have a
Oh my.
shambling mound?
I don't
Next
know.
to
Kaido sees a lady. He's coming back.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
hello, my lady.
You can be my lady too if you wanted.
It looks like she
I
has
see
two
you
gonna-
ditched
parents.
Price
I'm
in the
gonna ask
I know,
process.
put me down, put me down, put me down.
Okay. He sets the price down.
I'm gonna ask her, are you all right? That didn't look like a comfortable place to be.
No, it's part of the blight that had taken over.
Is the amulet helping, or was it mostly getting rid of those blighted plants?
Both, I suppose. As you see, like the amulet's like around her neck.
Well, you should probably keep wearing it until you feel a little bit better. And we might be able to help you if you wanted to come back with us.
Back to where?
Well,
And then she turns to
actually-
Jin and like
Wait,
does like smiles a little bit.
Jin does a curtsy. A very awkward curtsy. Knees bent all the wrong way and just kind of shaky.
Are you okay?
It's pretty good.
Looked like you were
Yes.
about to fall over.
Use words.
Well, have you made eye contact with this lady? Because you might have the same reaction.
I can't say I'm looking at the eyes.
Well,
I'm gonna backhand and laugh myself.
I'm honest.
Yes, but this creature has just had a harrowing experience. Maybe keep the hitting on her to a minimum until she's had a chance to feel better.
I already hit on her. I apologize for that.
I mean, not in that way. I'm just gonna face palm. Never mind. Well, I'd like to turn to her and say, ask her, well, where's your home?
I guess I was born here.
Oh, well, in that case, would you rather stay here? We can.
She shakes
some
her
more
head
plants?
frantically.
Would you like to come with us?
Anywhere's better than here.
Well, you're welcome to join us. And I think as long as you don't mind a little bit of untowardness, our friend Kaito here, and I'll gesture to Kaito, would I'm sure be willing to carry you to help you not strain too much.
Sure.
Wait, so the thing that tried to kill us just vomited up this girl, and now we're just gonna. She's part of the party too.
He'll be hating.
Well, it
If-
seemed like
if-
she was taken over by something, so we're going to help her.
Isn't that kind of how he took you into?
Oof.
Uh-huh.
What are you talking? I was. It's completely different, and I was
Kind of a
surrounded.
step over. Oh, I meant to do diagonal instead of running into prey. But it didn't go diagonal. It just.
Kato shoves Price over,
Kaito?
tramples him.
Kalia, do you want to help her?
So I'll put my hand out and
He'll
give her
lower a little
arm up.
bit, but he can't do too much because he doesn't want to get off.
I think we can trust these people, madam. Well, At least I hope we can. And any further assistance you can provide, you folks, I would be greatly appreciative.
Of course, as long as you don't wail on me again. That actually hurt when you were a plant.
Yes, you were quite strong as a plant.
Wait, she was the plant or she was inside the plant?
I think she was the plant,
I
right?
don't know. All I know is it hurt. I did not like that plant.
That is indeed me.
Which actually, do I still have any health potions? He's muttering that to himself, but if anyone's listening, would hear him.
And I mean, at this point, like, she has like this very like tinted green hair. Her skin's a little greener, like pale, but like green. Even her eyes and like the irises are green. And she has like this dress that's like black and darker greens. Like it's I mean, it's a whole motif.
Am I allowed to use a health potion, DM?
Sorry, say again.
May I use one of my health potions?
Yeah, you're out of combat.
Can I?
Well, is it? Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. I was just gonna maybe prevent Kaido from taking the health potion if I'm able to
I was
recognize
too.
it. And okay,
Okay, well, you guys would see him taking it out, about to uncork it. Are you stopping it?
we both run up and we just.
Yeah.
Jim puts her hand over the vial. I
yeah.
can heal you if
Oh.
you want to hold on to that.
Okay.
But notices price going up at the same time.
Put
Or
it
maybe he can. Maybe you'd rather someone you know cast a spell on you. I don't know.
just need healing. That really fucking hurt.
Well, I was gonna say, what's your name, plant woman?
Karina.
Oh, the lady on my back. Yeah, that's a good question. What is your name?
Karina.
Oh,
And
Karina.
if you are severely wounded as a result of my action, I could see what I can do to try and pay.
You need to recover yourself. It's fine. These guys got it.
Well, also, I was gonna ask: is it safe to maybe like sleep in here? I could
Well,
use a rest.
Didn't we just take a nap like 7 minutes ago?
No,
one,
we sat
Pretty-
there so Vald
two,
could do a ritual.
3.
I'm pretty sure everybody took a nap but
4.
me, and then the vines happened, and then we came in here.
I wasn't
but it's
napping, and it didn't help
only-
my rest.
That was
Right?
a 1 hour. That was a
Short
short rest.
But you want to go to bed? It's 9 a.m.
How do we know it's 9
We've been in
a.m.?
here for like 8 days.
Right.
It certainly has been 8 days.
I'm surprised no one is suffering exhaustion.
We've only slept like twice. Yeah, I think if this is a safe area, we could all probably just take a, guard shift. But a rest would be good, and
I feel like we just did that.
We
did
just
not.
short rest, and you didn't even
Before
do it
that.
because you took off and started playing with the vines.
and opening doors.
4.
That was the rest
by the way,
before.
there's still 9 more doors we haven't checked. I've found.
There are so
Oh yeah,
many damn
and
doors
there's
in
a
this
nine.
button
place.
there's a button you guys wanted me to push.
Oh yeah, in the
Oh.
garbage heap.
In
Wait,
the
there's a
what?
button in the garbage heap?
Well, it's not in the garbage heap. It's in the wall.
We threw some swords down there earlier. I don't
see
know if
what
that's
it
going to be
is.
safe to go
Oh,
in there.
there's a button in the wall. So let's go skip price. Who can get in a wall?
Exactly, you get it.
I mean, we already got there, but
Oh,
Yeah, I'm the one who found the button. But it was a big red button that seemed like
no, wasn't it like the hand size was your hand size?
yes. Yeah, it was
So-
more of a gnome hand size. So I thought maybe you might know more about it or might recognize something of it.
I thought you were trying to make fun of me for being able to meld into stone.
I'm
No,
not
not
making
at all.
fun of you for that. That's actually really fucking cool.
It is
It
pretty
is.
cool.
I wasn't making fun of you either. I didn't know you could,
Yeah,
or I would have.
Sure.
Damn, Max.
You didn't make fun of him, but you will now that you know you can make fun of him about it.
Right.
Clear. To be clear.
I wasn't
Aye.
making fun of you, Pierce.
That's what I said.
I know. Okay, never mind. You don't even know my name. Are we
Sorry,
gonna
Miss
rest?
Jim. Pierce gets a little ornery, especially if he doesn't get to sleep before 6 o'clock. So I guess we're going to sleep now.
At least he's not calling me Jerry anymore.
Did I call you Jerry at one point?
Originally, yeah.
You call me
And
Jerry?
then Pierce.
Patrick.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah.
you're good at doing
Which
a
is
trick.
a weird
but,
name.
right?
oh no, it's a word in common. It's sophisticated people like myself. No, it just means that you're really, old and fragile.
Well,
You're old
I
and
must
fragile.
need some rest then.
Yep.
Or does the little old man need a nappy?
Who are you again?
I'm Jin. You're Jerry Mathers, was it?
No, that's Price.
I'm Jerry.
Oh, right,
Atrix.
Price.
No,
Yes,
I'm
geriatrics.
Price.
Yes.
Stop it.
No, I'm sorry. Price? Price. We need to talk about wagons after your nappy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we sure do.
No, I can tell you I'm not pulling it for you. I'm already pulling theirs. I don't know if can I pull two at once? I kind of want to try now.
What? Nobody even asked you to pull a wagon.
I mean, technically they did it the first time they mentioned it. Because I'm faster than a scooter.
Think about how fast we could get back to town with Kaito pulling the wagon now with those horseshoes.
Right?
Yeah, anything Kaido can do, my mimics can do better. Just saying.
Bet.
Okay, I'll race you. Ma'am, you buy a wagon from him, no matter what his asking price is, and I'll let my mimics pull it for you, and then we'll race.
Oh, that sounds good, especially with all of my no money.
With your
It's super
no
cheap.
money.
Super. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good price, isn't
That's
it?
an
Yes,
interesting way to say I'm broke, though, with all of my no money.
Yes. Well, I don't have much need for money. You see, I wander and I tend to.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
plan.
It's just the way you said it completely amused me.
Oh, good. I'm glad there's something good to come out of me being broke as shit.
Actually, aren't I broke as shit right now, too?
Oh, you do?
Bag. I'm not completely broke. I actually do have a couple coins left.
Well, I'm glad we could agree on the no money price for the wagon. That will come in handy. And she's
Wait.
sort of turned.
What?
So wait, are we resting or am I being healed? Because I really don't feel good.
I'm happy to heal you, but yes, if you're resting, then
Why do you need to rest? What's keeping you from staying up?
Because I had
because-
my ass kicked.
So, for instance, if I was going to heal Kaito, I need to rest first because I'm kind of out of energy.
I could heal him 6 times right now without needing to take a rest.
I would love it if you would do that while I rest because that doesn't help me get any energy back.
well,
Okay, what if we split the party? Half of us rest, half of us adventure, and then we
Right.
come back for the sleepers.
Won't
Max,
that make you
I
guys
feel
get
like
exhausted?
you're going to do whatever you want regardless.
That is true.
No, I'm a
I would
team
recommend-
player.
We all stay here while we rest so that those who desperately need it can rest and the others can guard
Party.
so that we
Max
don't have
loves
to worry
splitting the
about
party.
stuff sneaking up on us. Max, if you want to go wander off, you're welcome to. Just remember.
And
we
just leave
need
you to be
rest.
murdered by this plant girl? All right,
I
I'm
don't think
sitting
we're
here
going to
and I'm
get
going to watch
murdered
her.
by Karina. In fact, I sometimes feel like we might be less likely to be murdered by Karina than you lately.
You remember
why do people
the
sing all
heroic
the
moment
Huh?
at the mirrors when everybody's life was in peril and I could have left?
You can't be riding the same moment this entire trip.
It
You need a
happened
new
a few
moment,
hours
Max.
ago.
What
You
about
need a
all the
new
horse
moment,
focus?
Max. That was
4
days
days
ago.
If
Who
it was
else?
days ago, I thought we didn't take a nap. What happened to that? I thought that was in the mirrors at the front house.
We have taken naps since then.
Yeah, we took naps in the house after the mirrors.
All right, let's go to sleep.
Hey Max, how about this? You can be the first person you can pick the next few doors that we go through and you can be the first one through them.
Oh, I got a gin butt in my face.
That
Sorry,
sounds
just-
like a great offer, but I think I'm going to point to Jin. She's the one who needs to go through the next like 5 doors. Just to
Oh,
prove we
yes.
can trust her.
That's an interesting sort of test. I'd be happy to
Yeah.
do that. Just wherever our
Don't worry
madam is
about it.
going.
Max likes to shove daggers into doors, break them, and then have me have to smash a door. And then he's like, "Oh, but he's only good for smashing doors open."
That is a skill set.
That's not my only.
Thank
skill
you.
set,
Thank you for seeing it as
people.
the compliment that it really is.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go lay down.
Madam,
me-
are you all right to
makes me
rest
think-
here?
Of like Pal World. It's like this pal is upset and went to bed.
Yes. This pal is very upset. He is going to bed. I'm just gonna click my long rest. He's not
We
taking
just went
any
through a
shit.
full. We went through a full combat phase, and now is when Kaito rages.
Well, I can.
He's like, fuck y'all.
I can take one of the first watches while you guys rest, and then I can sleep last if need be.
I'm happy to stay up with you there. Calio, was it? Because I want to look over at our friend here, make sure everything's all right and nothing starts to fester again.
Yeah, sounds good. I can tell you about the town that we came from.
Oh, yes. I have no idea who the fuck you people are, but you seem like good people. I'd love to know who you are.
We do try.
Also,
Well, at least
Kalia,
most of us.
look at that sword I gave you.
Oh, yeah. Do you know if it's magical?
Are we long resting?
I know it's sharp.
I think so. It is sharp. I'll tuck it into my belt. Because I don't know how to identify it. I think we'd need, let's see, what is it?
I mean, if you're
Don't
up
want-
on watch, I feel like you could spend time.
Somebody
Yeah.
with a
Identify.
decent Arcana check and
Let's see.
time spent with it.
I'm going to try to see if I can figure out on my own first. Hey, holy moly.
So we'll say that would be part of the long rest because you have to do at least there has to be some downtime to be able to do it.
Yeah, no, that works. I'm going to go ahead and mark my long rest because I'll eventually be long resting.
Yeah, about. Nah,
Nice.
just kidding. I already did that to the other game.
Yeah, so if we're long resting, I'm gonna go to sleep here. And Price will do one of the watches too. I don't know how we want to split them up.
You can go after me and then Thald or
I
Kaito
think it
can
would be
go.
funny if Max and Price had the same watch.
All right, I'll do the same watch as Bryce.
Jen's probably just going to stay up throughout the night looking over her patient.
Exhaustion.
Yeah, so basically, if you go a whole day without resting, you suffer a point of exhaustion, which gives you disadvantage on rolls.
It's
Could
worth
we
it. for
argue
Jen.
that Jen was just in this meditative state for a long time? Just woke up. It's been like 10 minutes.
Hmm.
Do they
Could have
need
had
I
a
could
rest
allow
right
it.
before.
I could allow it with
Yeah.
that
Oh,
argument.
since we're getting ready for bed and everything, could I have my dagger back? I'm gonna blink it, Jen.
Oh, they're good.
And I'm gonna
Does-
tap the shoulder that I stabbed her in while she was meditating.
Oh, God. Notices. And
I'm
little...
gonna step back and pull out my my packed weapon dagger, the ceremonial dagger, and toss it toward you. And then it disappears and comes back to me.
I try to catch it, and then it disappears as it it almost touches my palm, and I just swat the air.
What was that?
Oh yeah, you were asleep when I showed somebody else last time, or you were captured. Sorry. Yeah.
What? I
That's my
wasn't
new
captured.
favorite
I was
thing.
standing up peeing. We're talking about the plants. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look to Jin as we explain that, and not a big deal, but I pee standing up.
Oh, you are full of skills and surprises. That's very good, Mr. Max Jason.
All right, you know what? She is growing on me. I think she can get watch with me and Pierce.
Oh, I intend to stay up all evening. I've got to look over my patient here. I don't rightly know what the fuck is going on with her, so I think it's best if I stay up in case I need to start that ritual again. I'm not certain.
Wait a minute. Do you think she's the reason that everything's been fucked up in your town?
In my
I mean,
town?
no, in our town? I
Yeah, your
mean,
town. Their town.
it's possible it had something to do with it. Hey, Val, you want to take a peek around and see what the magic situation looks like?
Okay.
Also, poke her with your magic dagger. Remember how the house is afraid of it?
I won't poke her, but I will.
I think it needs
will
to at least make her bleed a little.
bring
And
the dagger close to her with it out, not attacking or anything.
Are you
but-
doing this like stealthily, or just like
No.
menacingly, like
No,
moving
like it's
towards
a
it with a dagger?
ceremonial dagger. I'm just gonna be holding it, but like with an open hand. So not gripping, like gripping the dagger, but like seeing if it reacts.
So she sees you offering a dagger, and just sort of like reaches out, and kind of looks at you, and just questioningly, like slowly, like, "All right, do you want me to pick this up?" And then she just kind of takes it out of your hand and looks at you and looks at it and looks confused.
And no
Thank
reaction.
you.
Okay. And then I will walk. Oops. Got to switch back to the thing, and then I will walk 10 feet away, and it'll disappear and come back to me.
She just kind of blinks.
Not the reaction I think we were expecting if it were to be the key with her. So
Well, that's that then.
I'm sorry, what's the deal with this dagger?
well, we had found this dagger, and it seems to be magical, and the key to, well, at least probably the key to the room north of us. That appears to be a. Well, I went into a dream state, and the room seemed to have. It was like alive, and it tried to attack us. So
Oh, I see. Yes, those alive rooms do tend to do that sometimes, don't they?
this dagger seemed to be a opposite of force to the room. It didn't like it, but it didn't seem strong enough. So that's what we were kind of doing is we were wandering around trying to find a way to amplify its power or power it back up to hopefully defeat the room. So thought you could be, because you're in this house too. Maybe it would react to you and power it up, but it didn't seem to do anything.
I see. Yes, I can't say I've ever seen it before. And I just chanced upon this structure when I was wandering, so I don't rightly know much about this place. I didn't expect there to be a girl inside of the plant either, so that was something.
Maybe that was your instincts telling you need to save this plant for some good reason.
Yes, it's worked out this time anyway. My intuition's not always so great with these things, but it's always worth a shot, in my opinion.
And at this point, Karina's just, settling in back into like the heavily soiled area. Just kind of cross legs, sitting down.
You sure you want to sit there?
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I just looked heavily soiled.
I mean, if
Only the best for the
she
plants.
makes sense. It's pretty loamy. Looks pretty cozy.
What's the watch order again?
So who's first?
Myself, and then I think you and Price,
All right.
and then Vald.
Oh yeah. So I should probably get to some sleep,
Go get
and
some
then
rest.
And
I'll come over here under this plant. And
Kaito is none of the above because that pal has gotten frustrated with tasks
He's
and went to bed.
asleep.
All right, so first watch, Kalia. Give me a perception. 14. Well, there is a slight chill in the room as time goes on.
Ooh.
Probably pertaining to the fact that you guys has left doors open.
And that window we came in through was broken, right? Not just opened.
Well, that was in the hallway because it was still the
I know.
door.
well, no, both windows in that hallway are broken, and we busted the door
Oh, the door that's on the inside here.
right
the one
here.
you're
We
next to.
busted this door. The other door is still intact, but the windows are broken too. So
Yeah, so that won't do any good.
And then there's the door to the north that somebody opened and left open. Which
Well, I'll
leads
go ahead and
outside.
I'll close that door because that should at least help reduce the cross breeze.
But pretty much on the 14, your newfound guests, people, individuals, they're just, winding down. It doesn't look like either of them is very tired. So they seem pretty awake. But they're just, they're talking amongst themselves. Is Jin also in the planters?
Jen's sort of kneeling next to, I keep forgetting her name, Cornelia?
Karina.
Cornelia, that's not a name. And she's just kind of taking little bits of soil and just like gently like putting them on top of her and just kind of patting it down, saying, there. Not quite in the planters, just next to Corinna and just tending. Like someone would tend to a garden, I guess. Kind of.
Yeah.
But it's a person.
A head pat for plant lady.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem like that's like it doesn't seem like she's like taking that in any negative way. So she lets you do it. Blight, most painful. I apologize for any harm that I have put upon anybody here. And she says so, like, not really maintaining eye contact. A little embarrassed.
Oh, don't you worry your pretty green head about that, miss. I'm just glad you're all right. How did this blight infection start?
I was born here, so I can only guess it just happened over time. The
These things do
caretakers have been gone for a very long time.
Caretakers?
She nods.
Jin pauses and also nods. I hope that my spores and everything didn't worsen the infection. I didn't quite know what I was dealing with at first. I hope it didn't aggravate the issue.
She doesn't seem to know. She doesn't really know, so she just kind of shrugs a little.
All right. And have you been this way for a very long time?
Time?
Right. Do you remember a time where you weren't sick? A point in your life?
I remember when. No.
Do you think the blight's part of this place?
I have no doubt that the blight is the reason for my suffering, yes?
Right. And does it originate from within you, or is it something that affects you externally?
This place is full of benevolence. That much I can say. But I have not had the means of leaving on my own accord.
I see. Do you think that it's possible now?
I don't hear the voices anymore.
Oh, the voices. Jin sort of shudders, remembering the sound of them screaming as Max tore the one potted plant apart.
Limb by limb.
Yeah. Sort of gives her head a shake, and she goes and she says, did you speak with these voices quite often, or was it more just a cacophony of sounds that you just had to listen to?
I never had an option. I was
See.
born here, and I've been bound to this place since.
And the voices have quieted now. Is that right?
She nods, probably getting another dirty head pat.
Little bits of yeah, loamy soil just kind of falling down around her face and on her shoulders. We can help you leave if that is what you wish. These folks seem to be here investigating something or other. I'm not quite certain. Is it something no good? Much like what you've described here. A very angry, very alive room trying to kill them. Do you know anything about that?
Let's see if she shakes her head. All I can remember is shortly after the caretakers departed, the voices got much louder. But I was just a ceiling back then, however long ago that is.
Could Jin do an insight check to sort of gauge how old she thinks this plant person is?
Sure. Insight, yeah.
Probably not.
What would her nature be?
Jin looks her up and down and determines she is of blank age.
Unknown. Because
Unknown.
Jin's probably never really encountered a creature quite like her.
Yeah. Is there anything else of importance that we should know about this place? Anything in it? Anything about it?
It makes me feel uneasy.
Well, that's no good for a place that you call home. We'll have to get you a new home.
She nods her head. That would be most agreeable.
Oh, you should see some of the gardens I've been to. There's all kinds of places. I think you could make a lovely home for yourself there, Karina.
And there's like a little at that statement. There's definitely like a smile, a shy smile, but a smile.
Jin's got that riz.
She's got that riz.
She sort of does another little soil pat. How much of this has Kalia been able to overhear?
I guess it depends on if Callia's want to eavesdrop at all.
Probably not intentionally, but I probably hear snippets of it. More of just idle because I'm trying to figure out what this rapier is. But I'm not like actively trying to listen in. So I probably just catch clips of things of, oh, you doing okay? Or you feeling better? Or, like the little bits of stuff, but I'm not paying attention to all of it.
Druidic. It's just funny how druidic patients. How do you heal them? You just put dirt on them. Normal doctors, we do surgery. Druids, we just cover them in dirt.
Just rub dirt on it.
We feed them
Hey.
berries.
We do that
give
in
them
Tennessee too. You just rub some dirt on it.
Yeah.
Here's some berries. Here's some dirt. You're fine.
Always worked for me as a kid.
Yeah, Jin's definitely fussing, but in her own druidic way, and I don't know, she's sort of clueless in the situation, because like what Cube was saying, Jin has never seen a creature like this before, so she doesn't really know what's up. She really just thought she was dealing with an angry plant.
Yep, until, you heard the actual sentience behind it, which is probably why, she decided to do the ritual in the first place.
Yeah.
All right, so Kalia, give me an Arcana check as you're studying this rapier.
I did earlier.
What was it?
It was 18.
Yep, there it is. So the 18 would reveal that this is a +1 rapier. It is much lighter than you'd expect a normal rapier to be, and the edge, the end of it is just extra pointy, just extra stabby.
I love it.
They'll be getting a +2 gear soon. But nothing really happens on first watch. The conversation between the two nature entities.
Sounds good.
Which means coming up on second watch. Second watch. Which was, I believe, Max and Price.
And Cube, would you mind updating the rapier in my list? I can't seem to update.
Yeah.
It won't let me edit. Okay.
Thank you.
Do.
Well, and that'll end my. Well, after all that, I guess I will kind of
Oh, it just
Just
says rapier copy.
over
Boo.
here and lean up
I'll fix
against
it.
the planter. And actually, it looks kind of Vald looks really cozy in there, so I'm gonna climb in and just curl up in the soft dirt and snooze. Night.
Okay. Add.
Good night, Miss Callia.
That. There we go. +1. Properly put in the inventory. All right. So the two of you, Max and Price, we'll just start off getting the perception checks out of the way while you have whatever conversation you have. On a 19, yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a chill that comes in, particularly through the busted door. So the floor is y'all's if there was any RP you want to have.
All right, well, I'm gonna go on patrol, as is my duty and obligation to the party to make sure everybody's safe, right?
I
You're just
kind of
gonna
thought
get
so.
door.
I'm gonna watch everyone in here. Hey, which way are you gonna go?
I'm gonna head this way, and I'm gonna check all the doors in here. Plus, all the coldness is coming from here, and it's suspicious.
All right, yell really loud if you get in trouble. But like just before you get in trouble so I can hear you.
Okay, and if one of these plant girls tries to murder you, you yell really loud, and I'll just go ahead and burn all the vegetation in this room.
Heard that.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, I mean, no, we're not gonna. I forgot you're still awake. Oh, no, we would never do that.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Actually, I'm gonna snap my fingers at Jin. Maybe you should come with me.
Jin blinks once really hard at the snapping and shrugs and says, "Oh, all right, I suppose. Will you be all right here by yourself with the Mr. Price there, Karina? He is a druid."
He is? Thought he was a
Right.
wagon salesman.
I heard. Well, I also heard that his name was Max Jason, so he's a lot of things, I suppose. I don't. You tell me.
Yep, that's him.
Start shuffling behind this
Hey,
gentleman.
are you any good with picking locks? Because this one's stuck.
Absolutely not.
All right, that dagger. Oh wait, did she ever give me my dagger back?
I don't know. Does Jin have the dagger?
Well, I stabbed it into your shoulder. I don't know.
Wait,
It's up
was
to
it
you.
just stuck there?
Yep, it's been stuck there the whole time.
All right. Well, I guess she's about to take some. She's gonna rip it out. How do I roll to see how much HP she takes from doing that?
Oh no, that was something you didn't take any. That was stuff happening when he threw that.
All right. And
Don't
she's
worry, I'll
just
keep an
casually
eye on
been
everyone in
walking.
here.
Okay. Well, she's gonna
All
rip
right.
the dagger out of her shoulder, I guess, and hand it back.
I'm gonna teach you everything I know about how to get along with our friends, right?
Hey, just make sure you don't let him unlock a door with a dagger.
I'm not gonna unlock the dagger door.
Okay.
What was that?
Nothing. Ignore him. All right, I need you to
Alright.
take that dagger and jab it into this door lock and give it a little twist.
All right. So she's pulled it out of her shoulder now, which is now bleeding a little bit. They didn't penetrate her leather armor too much, I guess.
I'll just go ahead and as she's doing this, I'm gonna say, here, this will top you off. A little rum never hurt anybody, right?
and I'm gonna conjure like an ethereal kind of like bottle of rum, like a small, tiny one, and pour it over that dagger wound. Do a second. All right, and that should stitch it back together with 10 hit points. Also, don't tell anybody I can do that. They have no idea. I don't want them bugging me for favors.
Oh,
Let me move the
all
camera
right.
forward.
Thank you very much. And if it wasn't clear, Jin hissed when he did that, so that was her reaction.
What?
Jin hissed.
Why?
Because it stung. You poured the rum over the wound, right?
It's pretend rum. It is a healing word disguised to look like rum.
Yeah, okay. Well, then
I was like, oh, because she's a zombie. Okay. So this actually hurt her for 10 damage. Got it.
Jin just hisses
Okay.
out of surprise then, in that case. I thought you were doing both. I thought you were applying the rum.
Oh, no, this is... You can tell this is only it doesn't even feel really like a liquid. It's more like just an icy coolness that kind of like drips onto your skin, and then it just feels a lot better right there.
All right, so just a hiss of surprise, and then Jin will do as he says. Door right in front here.
Yeah, just get a good swing, jam it in there, and start twisting it like random.
Whatever you say. I don't rightly know why we're doing this, but
we're trying to unlock
all
the
right.
door.
Give me basically a sleight of hand at wait, is Max technically aiding you with this?
I am instructing. I think that aids.
So it's just a normal roll.
So with disadvantage.
Probably with disadvantage. Jin is not a very nimble person. But if
Well,
DM
if you
says
pull this
normal,
off, you're going to be teaching Max how to pick locks from now on.
should I do normal or disadvantage, DM?
Let's do disadvantage because Max. I think every single time Max has tried. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I got a crit on it the first time, and then I got 3 crit fails after.
So 1 versus 3. Let's do a normal roll.
You're doing it all wrong. You're terrible at this.
You do it then.
I'm not allowed. I made a promise, and I'm nothing if not somebody who keeps, honest by their word.
Am I helping you break a promise right now?
No, I said I wouldn't pick a lock. I didn't say you wouldn't.
All right.
And we got to go through the window.
All right. You think I can fit through there?
Yep. Come on.
It looks like this window's been like broken.
It's shattered.
Am I gonna get cut?
No, because I think
Bald cleared it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
so come with me, please.
Where have you gone? Too quick.
What? Right here.
I can't tell you sleep.
Right.
I need you to open this door.
The same thing? With the knife?
We'll see if it opens first.
I'm trying to be.
Does the door open?
Click.
Because if you click it,
not that one.
I have door controls, so if you can click it and it opens, then it can.
Well, this first door definitely opens.
Yeah, it was already open.
Yes. Well, let me see. I can't open this next one.
All right, dagger it.
All right.
All right, let me give you some better instruction this time around.
I'm all ears.
Right. So all you have to do is you can stab if you want to. You can pick that lock all fucking day, cause you're the best in the world, and can nobody ever take that away. I'm gonna give her a plus 1d8 for this bardic inspiration. Huh? It was a musical lesson.
How do I add the bardic inspiration to my roll?
So when you make a roll, it should have like a little pop-up for you.
Mm-hmm.
So let me bring up an example sheet. Just to
Oh,
remind myself.
situational bonus. I
Yeah.
just plug in 1d8 there.
Yep.
Or do I have to roll the 1d8 and then like plug the actual number in, or can I?
So when you click it, it'll prompt you, and then basically once you plug in the 1d8, it'll do all the rolls simultaneously.
Okay. And I'm not rolling at disadvantage by being carried away by the melody.
Nope. If anything, the
It's the
melody could be
opposite.
helpful.
Okay.
Oh, Bard. Oh my fuck.
I didn't. It was a very good song. Didn't work.
Uh-huh. DM, what
Would
happened?
you like to use a inspiration? I will sacrifice mine for this.
Bro,
Go ahead
that's
and
my
re-roll
last
it.
dagger.
I think it's funnier if Jen keeps failing because.
Just go ahead and re-roll it.
Okay.
Have my
Really?
inspiration. You just hear down the hallway a particularly loud snore that just inspires you to try again.
Well, that's the ticket. Yes, I can do it. Yes. Am I still rolling with advantage or no?
I just roll it
I
normal.
mean, with the just normal, yeah. But no
But with
bardic
the
inspiration.
I think the D8 would just
I think the
be
D8 still applies.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't think you re-roll it, right? Or do you? It's up to you.
No, so the number on the D8 is going to stay the same.
Yeah.
So it'll still be whatever it is plus 3.
Here we go.
So 11. Or is it already
Why are you
calculated?
so bad at this?
Because I
79.
have giant hands and I don't do much with them other than grip a stick, and then I hit things with the stick, and then otherwise I just cast spells. Does that make sense? You know, giant hands don't do anything with them.
You know, excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one. They all stink.
Oh my god.
While you're talking, Jinder sort of ignores the comment and sees how big their hands are relative to your face.
Get him.
Yeah, you jiggle the lock, but it doesn't. You don't hear any of the tumblers.
Let me show you how it's done. Fuck you don't
right.
snitch.
Who am I not snitching to? Just
Everybody.
for my
You can never
presence.
tell anybody what happened.
All right, it was me who opened the lock because I'm
It
very
was you
good
who
at
opened
this.
the lock. You're very good at this.
Yes.
All right, I would like to make my attempt.
Alrighty.
Sleight of hand disadvantage.
Yep.
Still not that bad, right?
It was almost amazing. Yeah, 7 and 17, a 12. This room. Checking my lock-picking numbers. I've had to do this for a while because you guys love breaking the doors. So a 12 on this room would yield a success. Oop.
And you know, to the outside perspective, it looks like Max just has like his tongue hanging out the side of his mouth as he just stabs the lock over and over and over again and into the keyhole and then just twisting random. But he assures you that this is expert precision. And then the door opens.
Jin does a double eyebrow raise of impressed.
All right, so there's a skeleton on a table.
So, as you open the door, this room seems to be very sterile. Like the floors seem very clean, albeit checkerboarded. There's like, remains of some creatures on the table. Like, at this point, skeletal. Maybe when whatever it was that was brought in here was alive at some point, but whatever the case may be, a lot of time has passed to the point where there's just bone. There seems to be like maybe some kind of like tools here and there for maybe dissection. There's a couple of crates in here. Particularly one next to the door, and then there's like a chest on the other side. There's also this like metal. I can't think of the term because damn it, I had it. Hold on. What's up?
Great.
No, like so like the metal thing that you put like coal and stuff in, but it's like for alchemy. It was something in Conan. I can't think of it. Damn, where is it? Hold on, my notes. Notes. Oh shit.
Metal thing you put coal in, but for alchemy? What?
So like, basically it looks like at some points there was like coal in the like the bottom of it's kind of like this curved bowl, and then there's like a small chain that hangs just above it where there might be something that could be attached there for like heating.
Brazier or like a cauldron?
Yeah, cauldron. More of a cauldron. Cauldron-esque.
All right. So rule 1, if you're going to be adventuring with us, even for just the short term till we save you from this haunted mansion, just try to touch everything. I would advise go touch that dead thing and push the head around, see if you can figure out what it used to be. And I'm going to touch all the things in this big metal bowl.
All right. Dead things are sort of my specialty.
That's not creepy at all.
It's just, like I said before, recycled life and all.
Oh, I wasn't listening before.
Oh, that's
no offense.
good.
I just didn't find you very interesting.
Oh, I see. That's all right there, Max Jason.
Oh, that's not my real name.
Right.
I just like to play around with him. Actually, my name's Four Georgeman.
Four Georgeman. Oh, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Jim, right?
Yes. Why not? My name is Jim.
All right. Well, what's that dead thing got to say?
Guess I'll do a perception roll.
So what are you trying to like? Are you trying to ascertain like how it died? Are you trying to ascertain like what information are you trying to gather? Because that will kind of determine what role.
I'm trying to look at it to see if it seems like how old the remains seem, and like maybe if there's like any sort of like cuts or marks on the bones or something. This might be more of a medicine check.
Yeah, this is okay. That information would be medicine.
Yeah, I'll do a medicine roll just to sort of see what type of remains we're dealing with. Oh, fuck.
You are uncertain. The bones here have long been untouched, and you don't really spot any like blatantly obvious cuts or even really the cause of death. Like maybe it was just put on the table and forgotten and starved to death. Maybe it was cut open. Maybe you're not really sure. Like I said, whatever the case may be, it's just bone, and time has claimed any flesh that may have been a part of this entity.
I'll tell you one thing, Mr. Forge. It's very dead. Whoever this was.
Four Georgeman.
Four Georgeman, yes. Mr. Four Georgeman. I can't really tell you much about this body other than it's just bone at this point. Would I be able to do an Arcana check as well to see if these bones are enchanted?
Oh yeah, you can always try, yeah.
Let me just see if there's anything else sort of up here.
With a 21, you can confirm without benefit of the doubt that they are not enchanted.
These bones are not enchanted, and they are bones. There you go. I hope that's helpful.
Oh, not even a little bit. And how hard would it be to tip this thing over?
Let's see. These tables are kind of look like they're made of.
This
really look kind of like that thing. Oh, that's easy to tip over.
All right, I want to tip that over, and I want to like swish my arm over this table and knock everything off of it.
Kind of like a
and then I want to try to kick open the chest, like just all in one. I walk over here, flip, smush everything off, kick the chest a couple times. It takes like 4 seconds. As she's doing like this thorough investigation over there, I just want to smash things and make as much noise as possible.
Hey, Price, give me a perception check.
All right.
One room. Oh damn! With the 25, yeah, you hear some kind of a commotion a couple rooms away. You hear stuff like getting knocked over. You hear, yeah, with the 25, something's going on in the direction that Max and Jen disappeared off into.
Jen's nose is like wrinkling in response to the sounds, but is still very focused on the skeleton.
God, you sleep.
A proper response.
Are you sleeping?
What? Yeah. Breakfast? It sounds good. What? Hmm?
Yeah, she definitely seems pretty asleep.
Not expecting a response. Price is gonna like lay down real quick. And almost just like hide.
That's been my imagination. Go back to sleep.
Karina seems to notice everything. She's wide the fuck awake.
Hey, you heard that? Should I go check?
Do you feel the need to?
Well, I'm pretty sure Max is getting into trouble. But I'm supposed to be on watch. How are you doing, by the way? You need more dirt?
Sure.
So Bryce saw what Jin was doing earlier. It's not like a doctor or anything. So he's just gonna reach down and get a couple handfuls of dirt, and instead of like applying this dirt, he's just kind of like all right, here, this will make Jen will be real happy, and he's just rubbing dirt on like Karina's face and.
Oh my god.
Is that good? Oh, I don't want to be too loud. Mm-hmm. Yep, I thought so.
Hold on,
let me get a couple more handfuls. Hold on.
I mean, she doesn't stop you.
Oh, he's just fucking grabbing dirt. He's trying to continue what Jin was doing. Druids, we do this sort of thing all the time. So, as he's just rubbing dirt.
Oh, do you? Is it a ritual?
Oh, well, no. It's more just kind of like we got maybe like a proclivity for nature. So, well, me personally, I'm more like, well, more into like stone and stuff. I'm a druid of the land. Also, studied in the mountains a little bit, but. Oh, here, you want some more dirt?
Sure. At this point, like with all the dirt you guys have been throwing on her, probably like half of her body's just like covered in dirt. Just
I'm
a pile of it.
She's got a mound that's just forming on the top of her head. Some of it's as Price puts more on, it's just like falling off and.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to go. Here, let me get some more dirt. Just going over to the other places and grabbing dirt from there.
So you're just doing the dirt thing.
Yeah, he's just keeping an eye on everyone and continuing to put dirt on poor Karina.
I'd hate to seem ungrateful, but didn't you say your friends could be trouble?
He's got 2 handfuls of dirt. Oh, well, yeah, but I don't have to watch.
I will be fine here as long as nothing lighted appears. Plus, I don't really sleep, so... She just shrugs a little bit.
Okay. Well, I will say, if you're in danger, just like yell really loud. Kaito will probably wake up and then hit everything with an axe. Not everything, but
Wow. Okay.
I don't sleep, didn't hear it.
aren't you sleeping?
Oh, he's asleep, but I'm like, wow. Okay.
No, but so, you're safe. They're sleeping. So you're not immediately safe, but if you wake them up, you're good. I probably should go check on our new friend and Max.
If you are concerned for their health, I will keep a watchful eye over them.
Oh, good. Do you want this dirt or should I? Here, I'm gonna leave it with you.
And you see some of the vines and whatnot from her planter start to reach out and just sort of grow and form
This is a
under
good
everybody
thing.
sleeping. And it just kind of dragged them to her little planter.
Oh. Oh, neat. Okay.
At least I'm comfortable with this small sphere of influence.
All right, good. Hey, look at how fast I am. Price with a cloak billowing behind him is gonna run out the room.
And then out the window.
And then oh yeah, I can fly too. He'd probably run into the wall and be like, "They didn't open the door." Ah. All right, where'd they go?
Let me see. Oh
Excuse
no,
me.
you'd see it.
Sorry.
See? Oh wait, no, not anymore.
What?
I was tracking your movement, your line of sight, like how far you could see. You probably have to zoom out a little bit
Oh. Oh.
because you were, yeah.
Hey, what are y'all doing? I mean,
There's the bacon fellow.
it took me a bit to run here, I guess. So I don't know if they were doing stuff.
Yeah, so like basically as you're on your way over. So Max, what were you doing after everything was tossed all over the place?
I was trying to force this chest open.
All
I
right.
was just standing there watching him.
So
Just
give me an
sort of-
athletics.
Right, all right. In.
That is definitely not forced open, and there's a mess in here now.
All right. Does it seem locked? like I imagine.
I mean, there's a
You know,
locking mechanism on it.
Hey, I need you to come over here and stab this lock with this dagger.
No. Right, all right, this again. This is definitely going to work out.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. What are you, a quitter?
No, I'm no
Eh.
bitter.
I'm gonna hand my dagger into her massive giant bear paw.
Okay. Just a regular sleight of hand again.
Let's see. Is Max helping?
Yeah, of course I'm helping. Now the trick is you gotta work your shoulders into it, right?
Like the one you stabbed me in?
Well, to be fair, that's when you were trying to murder everybody with your witchcraft.
But that was just what?
I apologize for defending my friends when you were a threat to us. Is that what you want?
Yes, we'll go with that. Thank you. She sort of starts rolling her shoulders around. Now what?
Like it's like you're churning butter. You just got to really get in there and then two-hand the hilt.
Turning butter. Well, I've never done that, but this good help? Do I? Do I?
So just a normal roll.
Yeah. Ooh. They get it in there and start rolling their shoulders around, trying to do like horizontal butter churning. Butter churning, butter churning. That's what they're doing.
I think this would be the optimal time for Price to come in as you're doing this.
Just wiggling and my whole back into it.
Which is the exact time that Price comes in.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm churning butter.
And I'm certainly not picking any locks with a dagger.
And I hold up both palms.
I am.
It was her own idea, and she's really good at it. Look.
Oh, yes, look at me churn. Shoulders.
I'm very
wiggling.
confused.
Don't worry about it. I think I've almost
You know
got this
not to
thing
let
open.
him pick locks with daggers, right?
I've done nothing of the sort. Ask her.
I'm not a snitch.
Exactly.
Insight check. I mean, I don't normally insight check the party, but
So who are you inciting? Which of
I'm
them?
inciting Jin on saying I'm not a snitch.
I would like to
Jin?
assist with this.
Give me a deception with advantage.
Well, she's not gonna say anything. She's not a snitch.
Oh, wow.
Meets it, beats it, right?
Yep. So Bryce is just like, he kind of like furls his brow a little bit. All right. Well, what are you doing?
Turning butter and getting this box open.
Why are you do? That makes no sense.
It's a cultural thing. You wouldn't understand. It's druids and whatever she is species wise.
I am a druid.
I'm a half orc.
Oh, I'm a deep gnome.
Congratulations.
I'm a circle of the spores druid.
Yeah, we talked about this. Okay.
I'm a humble baker with 12 children, each one older than the last.
No, that makes sense.
You're a real fine fellow.
Thank you. I feel the same way about you.
Story.
Do you?
Yeah, I've always said so.
How many people have you told?
3.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Bryce just stands up a little bit straighter.
Think of any 3 people. I bet I've already told them. Anybody who's not presently here.
Okay. Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Monty, yep.
You told
and 2 others.
You did not.
When he was a statue.
No, I mean, like, you really did.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, I didn't even know you knew my real name.
Of course I do.
Of course you do.
What's in this chest?
What are we doing?
As this as the non-snitch pops the chest open. That's what we'll wrap up session.
Okay.
It's just the Ocarina of Time chest opening sound, but just played on loop forever.
And so, there you have it. So, voting for inspiration.
I vote for Jen for picking all the locks.
I vote for Max for showing me how to churn butter.
I vote for Jin for being such a good sport.
Oh.
I vote Jin for stopping us from killing somebody.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, so who are you voting for?
I will vote for Kalia for remembering that she had the thing to make the person in the thing not die.
Oh yeah, I almost changed my vote to Kalia for the same reason.
Hooray for not dying. I do love saving things.
So that brings us to 3 Jin and 2 Kalia. That leaves Price. 6.
Oh, that's tough because I mean, the amulet. If
Save
there's
the
a tie,
day.
do they both get inspiration?
Nope.
If there's a tie, do we all perma?
I have something for the tie. Don't worry about that. If there is one. Pick who you want to pick.
It's such a good point with the amulet. However, it's kind of tradition that we give inspiration votes to either our guest star or like new player, just for one, just joining and being a part of the fun. But definitely, I mean, convincing us not to fight the shambling mound when we were all really wanting to kill that thing. Picking all the locks. I mean, such a skillful tactician with their hands, and yeah, and not listening to Max and not being a snitch for whatever. That was a weird to bring up, but yeah, I would have to vote for Jen.
And
Wait,
Kendra
who's
also
Jin?
voted for Jen.
Oh, Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
So you get
Spelled G.
inspiration.
Oh shit. Thanks everyone.
At the top right of your character sheet, where it says like the 6, which is your level, there's a little star that you can click.
Yeah.
Join the
nice.
Inspiration Club because everyone else burned theirs today.
Yep.
That also means that you have to be here for the next
I
session.
don't have that either.
So
That's true.
Oh, Jin can't just poof after they open the
he's
chest.
gonna take an inspiration and run.
They get sucked into the chest.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
This is one of Max's children.
Aw.
And Kendra also voted for Jen.
Aw. You're so pretty, Kendra.
All right. So with that, gonna wrap up the stream there. So thank you guys for being here. Thanks for hanging out. We had a lot of fun tonight. Had a guest star fill in. Probably gonna fill in next week. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. So
Yeah, really fucking funny running into Price today.
there it is. There it
All right,
is.
I'm out of here.
Wait, what do you mean you ran into Price?
Yeah, we pretty much do this every Wednesday at 5:30 Pacific. Yeah, for the use on the YouTubes. We do this on Twitch, twitch.tv/cube222. I'm doing quick announcements here because we kind of went over it a little bit, but you know, that's how it is. So, to that point, I hope you have a wonderful evening or morning or whatever, and we'll be back at it tomorrow, 6 o'clock Pacific. Possibly some more. Yeah, I'll fix that in a minute. I lost track of what I was gonna say. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock Pacific. Back to Variety. Probably some Mech Warrior. I got a couple of games lined up if I'm not feeling Mech Warrior. So that's the joys of being Variety, right? So to that, we are gonna wrap up here and do the thing I'm gonna do hickey. 6 Pacific. 6 P's. Also, Kendra, nice to finally run into you today. Anyway, until next time, y'all.